Okay, we're live. What's up, YouTube? It's a late night stream. Trying to finish this off. We're getting pretty close to finishing it. And we're going to try to finish it off tonight and hopefully move on to something else. Move on to something else. I'm watching some YouTube. We're gonna watch Nomad Push's latest video. I think it just came out how many, what, a day ago, maybe? 17 hours ago. Let's watch it. He's moving on to his van life. Van life. He's doing the van life. Oh, real quick, this is Kool It. Kool It by Michael Ferraro. Yeah, just trying to finish it off. And yeah, the campaign just ended. I didn't realize it was already ending. So hopefully it's going to go in demand. I believe it is. But right now, apparently, what's it called? It's Indiegogo's taking a little bit of time, so that there's because of the news changeover. So they're saying it's going to take maybe a week or two before campaigns can go into demand and all that good stuff. So we're gonna streaming. Erasing some of my color pencil here. Because I'm going to drop the inks on this. I got a line here I don't want to erase just yet. Hopefully it looks pretty cool. People like it, hopefully. I'm going to color it, watercolor it. After I finish inking it and scanning it, I got to scan it before I start coloring it. Nomad Bush-san, welcome to the show. It's 2 in the morning here, 2:30 to be exact, and Texas time. So I don't know. It's Sunday night too, so it'll be a chill stream for the most part, unless we get a little wild and crazy a little bit later. We'll see though. We'll see. I didn't stream much today. I did the art show and I didn't do an earlier stream. I was kind of tired from the wedding I went to yesterday, and it was fun. I didn't stay real late or nothing, but I was just it was exhausting being out and about and around people and stuff. Anyways, let's watch Nomad Bush-san.
It's been 1.5 crazy
You guys will listen.
from being homeless in Japan
I'll be
to skateboard days, then
I'll be
long
watching.
moped
You'll
journey
be
all over
listening.
Japan.
Nomad Bush.
No, we got the van.
He's
Yes,
got
let's
the
go.
van.
Finally,
He's
we
gonna do
finally
van
got the van.
life.
Let's go. Yes.
I'm so
Wow,
happy
look
for
at
him.
it.
So happy for
Van.
him.
This is my van, car owner. Yes. Let's go, Nomad.
Nomad-san's van life. Nomad Bush. Sing it, Kuni. Sing it.
Smiling face, waving his hands. Two foxes in a dancing under the tree. Little boy singing on his girlfriend. Flower sisters are laughing with you. What a dreamy, wonderful world. What a dreamy, wonderful world. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go, Nomad Bush-san. Let's go.
Take me on your lovely journey. Set me free like a melody. Take me on your lovely
Take
journey.
me on your
In your
lovely
life I am
journey.
holy. What a lovely, wonderful
What's up,
world.
Jason? Go to
What a
bed.
lovely,
Just
wonderful
swinging in
world.
to hit
Let's
the
go.
light. Thanks, Jason. Going to bed. Oh, I thought you were telling me to go to bed. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate you, buddy.
How is my song? I don't like it.
Aw,
Nonsense.
horse
Thank you
son
so
didn't
much.
like it.
Honestly, this is all because of you guys. It's Noma San's power.
Noma Sun's power.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So the car price is 705,000 yen. I got this by auction, and that includes auction
That's
fees. So
about
it's about 705,000
4,700.
yen, which is simple calculation. It's like 4,700 USD. And then my friend's cousin, Nobu-san, he's an auto mechanic, and he knows how to do everything. So literally everything, paperwork, getting the license plate, getting the car parking certification. I'm gonna talk about that later. And renewing the car inspection, getting the insurance guy coming here and change it to the new tire, setting up some monitors, basically everything. So all that stuff included, it's 992,000 yen. 1 million yen was my budget, and yeah, he did everything within my budget. So that's about 6,500 USD. So grateful, so thankful, Nobu-san. The reason why I got this type is because for about 1 year, I mean, most of Noma-sans know, but I've been doing my research, trying different car, like a rent a van, big one, small one, medium one, and some of my friends had camping car or like a car that can't convert to camping car. I get to see those, I get to ask some questions, got some advice, and I did my research on the running costs, like yearly running cost, compare it with this light car, K car, and the regular car. So basically, after everything, I thought this car is the best for me. The K van, yeah. So this is called K van, K car, perfect. I like it. I feel like it's kind of destiny a little bit getting this car because my longtime friend who's been supporting me for a long time, and yeah, he's the owner of this warehouse. He's the owner of the trampoline team. Yeah, his cousin happened to be an auto mechanic, and he has access to the biggest auction site, the biggest used car auction site. I remember he told me about his cousin, so I was like, can you introduce me to him? And this happened. Yeah, doing something through your friends is the best, right? Best feeling. To them feel
Yes,
like you're
through your
supporting friends, and yeah,
friends.
everything just connects. My moped broke down in Hokkaido, the most northern prefecture of Japan. I left it there, and I have to go pick up Moped-san with this car. It might snow there, so we have to go there ASAP. It's at my friend's house, so I cannot leave it there forever. It had to be quick, and Nobu-san helped me out. It's kind of asking too much to make everything happen super fast, but Nobu-san did it for me. Arigatou gozaimasu. I'm so happy. My dream is to keep doing entertainment, and this van is gonna allow me to keep doing what I love to do. Yeah, it was actually Noma-san's idea. Like in order for me to keep doing this content, I need to be traveling, right? And Noma-san knew that I can't stop being homeless because if that happens, my content is gonna kind of stop. Traveling and being nomad is part of my content. So one of the ideas, I wanted to get a van. I was like, wow, that is a great idea, and yeah, it happened. I mean, this channel is 1 year and a half, so it took that much. Thank you to Noma-san. We did it.
Noma
Okay, Noma-san,
Suns, we
finally,
did
good
it.
morning. Let me do the van tour. So this car is Suzuki Every, and it's a 2014 model, and the mileage is about 20,000 miles, about 32,000 kilometers. So it's not that bad. It's
Oh,
actually pretty
wow.
good. It's a
That's
K-van,
pretty good,
K-car, very
yeah.
cute. I like it. And I like the white color too. It's nice. Let's start from the exterior. I think the Honda car, the front part goes a little bit more forward, but personally, I like this kind of shape. Like the nose is a little bit small, and you got this little thing here, so I can put this like this rack thing. I can put like solar panel. I can put my stuff there. I really like how it has 2 sliding door. That's good. So this is used car, so there is
Two
a couple
sliding
damage, and the
door.
one big one was this one right here. So I think the car owner went over something, and then this part was bent upward. There was no space here, but the body shop person, yeah, kind of bent it back down, so there's space now. Sliding door was gonna hit the metal part, but now, yeah, it's clear. Yeah, it's not shitting. Oh, and I think he painted a little bit for me, so it's not shitting no more. Yeah, perfect. That was the
Perfect.
biggest damage we had.
Perfect.
That might like mess up in a long
Perfect.
time, but they did like a minor fix. I told them I don't really care like perfection, like as long as it's not gonna like break or anything. Yeah, so and I think the second biggest damage is this one right here. You see this dent right here? Yeah, so I think the person back up and he hit here. You're only able to see this space, but you cannot see this part. So the owner before, maybe he hit here and then he made a dent here. This wiper is still working, so it's no problem. For me, it's okay. And then we have like small wear and tears, like scratches, like right here, it's like white scratches, and I see like scratches in the front, like I don't know, something like this, something like that, or even this. They're just like small scratches. Yeah, a little rust on the wiper, but like very small. If you're like looking from here, you cannot really tell. Yeah, it's no problem for me. It's very minor stuff. And we got a new studless winter tire. This is good to go. We can go to Hokkaido and not really worry about snow. I'm still a beginner. I'm beginner in driving in snow, so at least we have the studless tire. Honestly, Nobu-san is the best. He was like thinking, if you go to rural areas, there's so many places that's so dark. The default light was like very dark. If you're in the city driving, no problem. But if you're in the rural area, there's so many places that doesn't have street light. And then yeah, he made it crazy bright. And not just that, but the back one too. This one right here, super bright. I'm not gonna be scared driving at nighttime in the rural areas. Perfect. So yeah, I'll show you guys inside later. But he added a camera, a back camera for me, because there's two types. One that's here and one in the bottom. But he told me it's better on the top because this way my chances of hitting something here is going to be low because I can see. If the camera's like down here, I cannot see the stuff that's around here. So this way I'm not going to make the same mistake the old driver did. Thank you, no sign. Yeah, he put camera. So I can see in the monitor inside. Perfect. All right, let's check that inside. Oh, Horsan, what are you doing? I'm going to drive. You cannot even reach the bottom. No, I'm going to drive. Horsan, what do you think about my new car? I don't like it. Oh, Horsan. Okay, Horsan, move, okay? No, stay here. Yeah, just stay there. This is the inside. Yup, check this out. So pretty basic. Yeah, 2014 model. Yeah, we got the aircon and yeah, everything. Yeah, like old style, the back mirror. Yeah, and then this is old school style, the window. It's like this. Yeah. Everything's like this. I heard this is actually not bad because it's hard to break. So the chair, I don't know what's this material, but pretty good condition. I don't really see some like wear and tear. Pretty good. I like this because it seems like it doesn't really like soak in dirt or sweat or whatever. So it looks clean. I think there's a little wear and tear on my side. Yeah, just a little bit right here. Yeah, just a little bit, but yeah, not that bad. One of the important things for this car was this 4-wheel drive. So default, this is 2-wheel drive, and if I press this, it's gonna be 4-wheel drive. Yeah, super good, son. Definitely snow place, no problem. We can go to the mountain if there's dirt. With moped, I didn't really go to mountain, but this one we can try mountain. Yes, yeah, you can tell this is an old type because it's a ashtray and the secret thing. Maybe I can get on with like the USB thing, so I can put it in here, so I can charge my phone. So I got some little storage. This is all the paperwork for this car. All right, okay, let me show you something. Check this out. The monitor. Yeah, if I connect the internet, then I can watch YouTube or whatever. But the coolest thing for me is it connects to your phone, of course, with Bluetooth, so I can play music. And then the most important thing is I can connect to Google Map on my phone, and it's gonna show here. So that's perfect. See right here. Crazy. This is perfect. And then check this out. If I reverse, it's gonna show. See, it's gonna show the back. Let me go super back. I can see the back side. Well, see, I can already see the wall. Perfect, yeah, that's the wall. He even added speakers here and over there, and then this monitor, so we can listen to the music in a perfect quality. Before, there was like only radio, and there's like a little speaker. You can only hear it from here, not from that. So this is a big upgrade. He recommended me to put the camera on the back, so less accident. Being able to see the map and listen to music is perfect. Yeah, we were able to get this within the budget, so super good. Another crazy thing we added is the camera, the dash cam. So we got the rear cam and the front cam. Everything's gonna be recorded in the front, and we got one more back there. Yeah, it's gonna record the back. Yeah, it was my friend Hiro's advice or idea because Japan sometimes there's a crazy driver that like pressure you from the back or get angry. Recently there's more and more, maybe more stressed people. Since K car doesn't go fast, there's a chance that I might irritate some people, right? And because I'm a YouTuber, if there's something crazy happen, then it's gonna be recorded and I can show you guys. I mean, important for most people, right? It's better to have dash cam. Check this out. It's so spacious. It's good enough for me. Seriously, I already checked that in the other cars or even Chinese cars, so I know that I can fit. And the cool thing about this car is high roof. You can tell from here all the way up here. There's that extra space. Let me show you my favorite thing. Check this out. Check this out. Bam, and then bam. You can see it. You can see it. I can have 3 friends come with me. First time when I saw the picture, I just saw the picture like this. So I thought like, oh, that sucks. It doesn't become like totally flat. Nobu-san, the guy who helped me, the auto mechanic, he said, maybe we have to pick out the chair in order to make it full flat. But we found out that this folds inside and it becomes totally flat. Yeah, this is my favorite one.
Oh no, my
So when we have something, I want to make it so
sons.
that I can still move like the bed or whatever, so I can bring this back up when I need to have guests or friends. I want to take my mom and my brother somewhere too, so we can open the back like this. Of course, I can move the chair a little bit front. See? Yeah, there you go. Look at that. I got some extra space. Earlier it was like all the way up here, but yeah, that's gonna be totally enough to lie down. Okay, let me lie down this way. Okay, my head is good to go. And then my feet, son. Oh, no problem. I still got a little bit more space. I still got a little more space. And my head, I still got, this much space. Oh man, so comfy. So comfy. Oh man, so happy. This is important. I got tissue. This is important. Tissue. That is one, but we have one more tissue. Two
Shit.
is very important. Two is so important. I need to blow my nose so many times. Very important. Yeah, this is always need to have.
You're innocent, boy.
My nose is good. My nose. No, Sans, this is not rent a car. It's my car. My car. Nobu-san been checking the new used car auction list, and he said he cannot find the same exact condition or like same type. Lucky thing that I decided right away. If I waited like one more week later, yeah, I could have lost it. I know some of you guys are wondering about the parking certification, right? What I found out is that you don't have to get parking certification for K cars, K van. But if you get your car at like a big car dealer, usually they'll make you get parking certification. The government, the police station want you to
What's
get
up,
parking
RJ
space
Williams?
certification, but it's not a must. So that's why when I check online, I only can find information saying that you have to get
How?
parking
How?
certification even though it's a K car. I only found
Hell?
out that there are some areas that says you don't have to. But other than that area, they don't say
Is
you
the
don't have
baby
to. They
keeping
just
you
say
up,
it's like
RJ?
you get it. Just like that. If you ask at like a smaller car dealer shop or like self-employed, like just Nobusan, they know how to do it without getting the parking
Looks good.
certification.
Oh,
I'm still
thank
lucky
you,
if I went
man.
straight to like a
This
big
is
car
Kool
dealer shop,
It.
like big used
Kool
car.
It
There's
by
a good chance that they'll say get the
Michael
parking certification
Ferraro.
and end up paying like
We're watching
$300 monthly,
YouTube.
$400
Nomad
monthly
Push.
if you want to buy a K car in Japan.
Nomad
You need a lot of
Push,
insurance. So
son.
yeah,
No more
it's good insurance. It's called
sons.
Jibaiseki. I think somebody wrote liability
Yep,
insurance.
yep.
Anyways, that's 18,000 yen per year, about $120. And then this next one is an expensive one. I kind of freak out. Oh, that's pretty expensive. The car insurance, the normal car insurance, 140,000 yen per year. It's about $933 for a year. I understand why now people say, owning car is too expensive. But yeah, that's the car insurance. Throughout my whole homeless life, finding place to sleep was like super tough. Looking for internet cafe or looking for the right park to camp and bringing out the tent, putting back the tent. Sometimes trouble, sometimes police come. But now, because of this, it's a game changer. This is gonna change everything. That's what
It's a
Noma-sans.
game
What's the name of this
changer, he
car? How should I
said.
call it? Van-san? Or maybe every-san. Suzuki every, so every-san. Suzuki-san is weird because my last name is Suzuki too. Please give me idea in the comment section. Maybe I'll choose like 3 or 4 from the comment and we'll do the live stream again. We'll take poll. Yeah, let's do live stream again. We'll decide. We'll decide the name together.
Nomad sons.
Okay, Noma-san. Finally. Yes. Oh yeah, bad news. I lost my eyeglass. I needed to get a new one or else I cannot drive. It's a requirement already for me. I got a new one. It's kind of similar. And this time I got this little, what do you call this? Like a necklace kind of thing, so I'm not going to lose it. Damn. Eyeglass sign. Looks pretty much the same, right? Yeah. But it's a cheaper one, just in case if I lose it again. Let's go, son. Let's go. Yo.
Man, I've never seen someone so excited. Well, I guess excited to get a new car, right? Like, how cool is that? Like, new to you, even though it's used, and you really appreciate it. Like, I guess You think about your own car, and you're like, well, yeah, I appreciate that. Oh, he's so hilarious. Let's see. I asked 11 pro artists how to study art. Oh, that's a good one. Let's watch that.
This is the 2026 Nissan Rogue.
I did want to check something in case I missed any. No Mansan. No Mansan. I want to check his channel, make sure I didn't miss any videos. I feel like I missed one.
I talk about drawing like Peter Han, Robert Montal, and Donald King all the time. What do I know? I'm just a dude. It's about time we heard from the act
Yeah, you're just a dude, a punk kid.
themselves. So I took a voyage across America.
Traveled across America. Oh, he must be rich. He's got rich parents. He lives in his parents' basement. Oh yeah, 126,000 subscribers. Jeez.
Draw a character running, then you know what run cycle and stuff. I would also recommend people walk and run cycles.
Use lots of references. Honestly, always use references. If there's something that you don't know how to draw, something that you're not fully confident in, find a reference and study from that reference.
There's so many things I could say that could be an hour conversation, honestly. But I try to keep it short. Really, it's about stimulating and activating a drive and a hunger. That can be innate. And some people feel like they don't have that, but it can be sparked. The spark of that hunger and drive can be activated by being where you are now, which is present here in person. So this day and age, of course, with social media, there are many different resources like YouTube videos, books, of course, and many different things out there from inspiration, anytime you look at it. You feel like you don't necessarily have to sit by your room. And you have all this stuff at the end of your fingertips. And it will actually make you better. You can spend years and years doing that, look at, at that stuff and practice for years on end, but there's a cap to it. There's only so much you can receive from that. And the only way to break past those plateaus is to be able to come together and collaborate with others. So this drive and hunger is stimulated and sparked by people. That's what you need. That's where you get those sort of skills. That's why
Collaborating with others.
And that's me jumping into these pools with these massive sharks. I gotta see there's swimming naked too. So I gotta learn, right? So that drives that hunger. And so it's scary. It never goes away. That fear is always there, but you need to embrace it. You know how to work with it. And if it drives you past those points where you hit that wall, and you figure out how to adapt and work your way around it. So it's a drive and hunger.
어디든 똑같습니다. 인체 해부학 공부와 수시원근법, 퍼스펙티브 공부를 꾸준히 계속 매일매일 안 쉬고 해야 합니다.
There's a couple of things. It's not only technical related, I would say. Obviously, I have this sort of very construction type of learning. I wouldn't say like I have a very outspoken style or anything that you need to copy. It's more about I'm a true designer, so I pride myself on the fact that I can draw anything from imagination. And in order to do that, you want to learn construction. You want to learn how to manipulate form and space. You want to be intuitive with perspective. You want to learn design skills. And not only design skills in the sense that you make cool shapes, but also design skills in the sense that you simplify the design thinking, so the problem solving thinking. You simplify how you're going to create a character, and you simplify it to its essence so that you make up cooler solutions for problems. I think one of the mistakes beginners often make, and I made a video about this, is like, and they start when they want to design a character, they pull up reference from everywhere, and they mix and mingle, and it becomes like this mess of different things. And I think design should be simple in its solution, because then it can shine really well. Those are the things that I think are fundamental. So if you want to get to what I consider my skill, but in terms of the rate at which you can get there is purely mindset. That is something I see a lot of learners mostly struggle with, and it's one of the reasons I started building more on YouTube is to change people's mindset and perception on what it actually takes to get good. And that's something that Antonio has fleshed out in detail.
Get good.
The philosophy he's just outlined. Our blog will teach you how to draw from your imagination using beginner-friendly approaches and fundamentally focused exercises. Courses are structured logically with roadmaps that cover everything from basic drawing to advanced anatomy. And every lesson has video demos, examples, and you can even draw in the app itself. Now, I've recently been making my way through the drapery course, which has been made a lot easier using Antonio's principles. But you can also practice what you learn with random puzzles or assignments that range anywhere from gesture drawing to painting trees. And all that is just scraping the surface. I haven't even mentioned the dozens of classes on fundamentals for topics that are hard to learn, like spatial awareness and form mapping, or even the hours of lectures from amazing artists like Tyler Edmund and Evan Munson. If you're serious about taking your art to the next level, then Art Love got you covered, because they're offering 30% off their annual plan with my link in the description below. Happy learning, and maybe I'll be interviewing you at my office one day.
That's a great question. If you don't have my skill set, gosh, I don't know. You gotta draw a lot. Like a lot. I think that people have an idea of how much they should be drawing, but you gotta draw even more than that. It doesn't mean you do like 10 or like 20 hours a day. If I were to recommend, I would say draw for 36 hours a day. That's the only way to make sure you're actually gonna. But yeah, exactly. No, but seriously, it's not about the long time or long hours.
This guy's funny. Dropping jokes. I love it.
That you thought you knew, but you didn't know until you actually were in the zone doing it. So I would say, honestly, for me, just draw as much as you possibly can, and also follow your interests. Like, you have to follow your interests. If you don't follow your interests, you're not gonna land where you actually want to land. So that's what I'd say about that. One of the best things you can do is look at other careers that are really hard, like going into like law or being a professional athlete or being like a top developer in a company. Look at how hard those people work and apply that level of intensity and dedication to what you do with art. Right? It's not really about talent. It's all about tenacity. It's true.
I think considering all the fundamentals to be equally as important and making sure that you really study all of them will help you really push your skill set to its potential. Stuff like shape design, line economy, gesture, values, color, stuff like that. Nothing concept related like anatomy. Anatomy, you have to use the fundamentals and apply it to that concept of anatomy. So like construction, shape design, you're designing the shape, you're not replicating completely from a reference, you're drawing from your imagination. So yeah, if you learn all the fundamentals, it's really gonna help you. The fundamentals will build on each other as you learn them. It's like you're giving yourself all the pieces for the puzzle.
You gotta get really excited about cars and vehicles.
Cars and vehicles.
Would really take you very far. Because artists are very good at figuring out how they work.
Shit.
But you gotta be excited about drawing machines. And then once you have that, your drawing gonna become a lot better.
I would recommend just getting a book on whichever fundamental you want to learn, like anatomy, perspective, color. Take that book. What I did was copy every
Buzzword
so
is
that when I get
fundamental.
used to muscle
Fundamentals,
memory,
guys.
and
It's
it makes
all
sense
about the
with the software brain that soaks
fundamentals.
up all the information.
Oh
A lot of
shit,
repetition
he's
of the
good.
fundamentals.
Damn, this guy's
So
good.
that it kind of becomes second nature to you. You don't have to think about it as much. And when you're learning fundamentals, it's not enough to copy those drawings. Then you have to apply them to something. So what I would do is, for example, learn the
Yeah.
anatomy of the arm muscles, for example. And then
Design's
pick
really
those photos up,
important too
start
when
drawing
you're
them, and then focus
drawing.
on mainly the arms or whatever thing that I've learned that day. And then I would do that for maybe 1 year.
Understanding
Until
positive
it
and
becomes
negative
second nature, and I don't
shapes.
think about it as much. I don't have to stop and get frustrated if I don't know how to draw the arm from a specific angle.
Yeah,
That
all the
would be
other
approach. So
details.
just drawing thousands of times,
Texture is
eventually
important,
it's gonna
especially
sink
if
into you,
you're
and that's what they
doing
do. And I think
drawing
and
and
Russian Academy
inking.
they give them this scope, and then they say, well, draw it a thousand times
Conveying
from like 3 different
texture is
angles. To
important,
the point where it becomes something like, yeah, it's a training arc. Yeah,
especially in line work
yeah, it's that Dragon Ball episode where he goes in the bubble and then just
or
traces like
where
that.
you're
Get a short list of graphs,
understanding
right?
color.
Then see if you can understand how they do what they're doing, and see if you can break it down the best that you can. Because I don't think the goal is to be or like have the style that I have necessarily. Although you could do that. It's more so picking the styles of all the other artists that you enjoy, mashing them together, and then to kind of create your own style. Sort of pick and choose bits and pieces from the artists that you would like. I think that's the way to do it at a high level. If that makes sense.
If you enjoyed this video, then subscribe because I lied to you when I said I only asked them one question. In fact, I asked them 3, and the next videos are coming out. And you don't want to miss them because they're dropping heaps, jewels of wisdom, and I don't want you to miss it because I learned lots of
Heaps jewels of wisdom. Fuck this guy.
76 pages of
Broken draw.
again, it's free.
Dude has
In the link in the description. While you're down there,
fucking
check out the
126,000
Get
subscribers.
right, get better drawings, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, and thanks all the pros that taught so much. Let me happen. Thank you if you watched this video. You'll probably like these videos. See you in the next one. Bye.
Oh my god. He's dropping videos, this kid. He's handsome. He's good looking. People like that. People are attracted to handsome, good looking people. Ah, let's see. Should I subscribe to this kid? Should I? I don't think I should. Let's see. He doesn't need my subscription. He's not gonna come. Oh, look, fucker's live right now too. Son of a bitch. How many people are watching? 97 people watching this kid. He's interviewing famous artists out there in the artist designer world. Not necessarily comic book artists, but like they do comic book stuff. Like he's looking at Kim Jong-gi. And he was talking to a bunch of famous artists like Peter Han, who's done comic book work before, but I think he probably does video game stuff. And like big murals and shit like that. He's a painter guy, and he was talking to a bunch of like mixed media guys too, like the two graffiti and graphic computer gaming stuff, fantasy, more fantasy, a little bit of manga. Draw scroll. 100K under a year. This dude. It's cause he's cute like a girl. That's what, let's watch his live. Let's evap his live. See what's going on. Oh damn, he's pretty good. Son of a bitch.
His chair is.
Okay, I'm gonna have to give him a like. I don't know. Should I subscribe? Anybody watching? Should I subscribe? Yeah, I'm still here. El Guapo. Yes, he's a guapo kid. He's good looking. He's all the ladies, all the other cool kids around his age want to be cool like him, being an artiste. And I'm an old guy, so I don't want to subscribe. Should I subscribe? You don't need me. I'm not making comic books. I don't. I don't see him like making comic books. Like he's more like one of those guys who fills a sketchbook kind of guys and like designery.
Because his shirt's hanging up. Because when you pull your arms up, your shirt comes up. So he's doing that. Go.
Yeah. When you pull your arms up, your shirt moves up. Yeah.
Some students might be unimpressed.
Shit. Oh, he's free inking. No, it doesn't look like there's any sketch. He's pulling the Kim Jong-gi and what's the name of that other dude who does that shit too? There's a couple of them. They're Koreans. Hang out with Kim Jong-ji, or before he died, a couple studio mates of his. I don't know, maybe there is a sketch, a light, tiny sketch. Let me see if I change it from the HD quality. Okay, well, it's at 360, of course. Let's put it at 720p. Let's see if I can see any light sketches. Sometimes they'll pretend like there's nothing there and it's real light.
This is just tired.
Oh, there's something light there. It's real faint, light red that he's inking over.
He can't be bothered to compare.
It's so light.
Class here.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh my God. He's so good. He's so talented. I don't know. RJ, what do you say? Should I subscribe to him? I don't know. I don't know.
There's this kid who's, I guess, studying back here. And then, I guess this is the kid who was here. And then he just got crushed.
Meanwhile, I'm drawing Kool It. Kool It. Sexy ladies. Sexy ladies.
But we can separate the values here, but
He's going to separate the values, folks.
start indicating some text.
The poors from the rich.
Nice, 'cause they start to give, I see,
Omerglitch, you are being separated to the poors with your little 700 plus subscribers to his 120.
straight lines up and down. You really want to separate that from the rubble.
20K. Oh my God. In 9 months.
So what I'm going for is uniformity here, and then chaos there. And then
Uniformity here and chaos there. Listen to this kid telling you what it is. Telling you what it is. Okay, I can't watch this shit anymore. Good job, sir. Good job. Very talented.
We done messed it up already. Just gotta go. This is the horizon line. This everything at this point will be straight. And we messed up perspective in quite a few ways here. So I think in reality the horizon line's up here. So I'm thinking too much about this. Maybe some of that.
Sometimes you can fuck around with the horizon line. It's all right, man. Don't sweat it. Okay, I can't watch this kid. I'm not subscribing. But good luck. Good luck. It's awesome. Good for him. Good for him. Good for him. I like the video, so I end the live, so it'll pop back up eventually. Okay, so I've watched all of Nomad Bush. Nomad Bush. All right.
Last time me and Mitch tried to go
We're watching
off-road,
Jimmy
like
and Gitz, where they bought a Land Rover Defender to travel the world, and they've already traveled half of it, and they did it on motorcycles, and then before that they did it in a van, and now they did all of America and South America, and now they're gonna do Europe and all of Africa because they hadn't done that yet. But yeah, that's what we're watching now. Gammy and Gitz.
And since that time, 5 years ago, the amount of four-wheel driving we have done is 0.
What's up, Hal?
Around the world in a Land Rover Defender, that needs to change.
We're watching YouTube and trying to finish this off. Almost done, man. And then if I get a chance, I want to try to work on some another piece for Dr. Mask Retro Alexa. And then, if I really knock that out, we're going to do a one-page comic that I drew years ago, 2018. And what I would do in my early morning before going to work and working for the man. Working for the man.
We've got 15 kilometres to climb out of this fog. It's looking brighter in the distance. Oh, a little bit of blue sky. We might be looking.
Oh, I gotta be careful with some of this music.
This place is or one of the most
because they might have
like cars that are around. Probably helps that it's early in the week.
not unless you're copyright free music, but maybe they got like
Going higher up. When the sun hits you, it's really warm. So
one of those music
You can, in fact,
things where they can use
part of it, but we're deciding to do the full 1
their
hour
licensed
between Liverpool
music.
to the lake this time because we've already spent £8 on €8 on parking.
Okay, I need to lower this because
we're actually going to put
they're talking over me. You can't talk over me. You can't talk over me. See, this thing's going off. What's going on? Where's my phone? Beeping.
And we've hardly even started.
Beeping. Stop beeping, phone.
Trees are just towering over you. With the fog lifting as well, it's just so magical. And I just love trees.
It's so magical. I just love trees.
And they're just everywhere.
They're English, by the way. Yammy and Gits. Or I think they're English, British. They might be. She might be Scottish. Maybe she's Scottish.
I've never seen anything like it in my entire life. The water is so blue. And there is quite a lot of people here. There is also a bar and restaurant, which would be
No,
lovely.
they're British, both of
I
them.
mean, you would have had to very much convince me to bring swimming stuff after what we've just been in for getting here. But it's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Look at the water. It's even.
Mitch.
Distance, and then grey shot at the top. This is like something out of the film.
It's so awesome. The cloud that we were in this morning is still lying in that valley, just like a blanket. So I'm sure once we get back down there, we'll be covered again and driving through that.
We've decided to run down. This is so fun. Go on both sides. That's it.
Don't mind.
Yeah, they have like a, I guess it's like a 1989, 90 something Land Rover Defender that they built out to travel Africa. It's pretty badass looking. Pretty good.
Sweet treat. Oh.
Jealous.
Oh, look at the bread. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, it looks amazing.
Bonjour. They're in France right now as they travel. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.
Well, I've never had fresh bread before like that.
You went down it again.
I went down it again.
We're heading up to another popular spot now called Dubai. I think it's a ski town. I've not done regular research, but all I've seen is when we get there, there's loads of places to sleep tonight. And I've also found one that...
Loads of places to sleep tonight.
We'll see.
Something tells me that the view tonight is going to be incredible.
Something tells me that the view tonight is going to be incredible.
Am I killing you? Or is that a breeze for you? I'd love to know.
For ya. A lot of European people say reckon. I'm from Texas and I've never said the word reckon. I reckon. I've never said it in my life in a sentence like out and about. Like I've only said it like making myself sound more Texan, like
Oh my God.
other people saying it or something, or trying to be funny with it, or like repeating a Western or something. I reckon.
No, it's not even funny.
But I've never used that word in my entire life
Bloody sail it.
on purpose.
Oh no, you're going down backwards. Oh God.
I reckon I'll be drawing this all night long. Get some sleep. Go to sleep. What are you doing awake, Homer? You were on art nights till 12, and then you come back at 2 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning.
Homes being very fragile and not capable of doing such a thing.
I thought that felt like it was effortless in that shot.
Well, I'm glad that you did, because you're the one who needs to have the faith in it. I just need to like close my eyes and just wait with you. But this is pretty epic. Like we've never been able to see it. We've stayed at the top of where the chairlift was from. We're at the top of the ceiling.
Where did it also go down?
We're doing it, though. What, the rate at which came up?
Yeah.
Me and Mitch were also just saying that we need to experience the ski season somewhere at least once in our life, because we've never been skiing before. But we're always in ski towns and places in the summer season, so we always see the infrastructure, but never actually watch it get used properly for what it's intended for. We are so high. We're probably over about 2,000 meters at this point, because the last time I was down there and we climbed a lot since then. Yeah, get that solar, baby. Oh, it's looking good, Mitch.
I'm making my favourite dish in the entire world. I'm not sure. One of my favourites. But
What is it?
catastrophe. The gas ran out while I was cooking the rice, so the rice may be a little bit crap. But the smell of this, best thing in the world.
Can you see what it is?
Carrot curry.
And we're also...
Was it curry? What kind of curry?
Mitchell has outdone himself. Look at even that.
I wish they had smell, did you?
And no, it is insane. We were going to eat outside, but it's...
It's getting windy and cold. It's going to be a cold night tonight. Tell you that for nothing.
I am worried about the wind, but I'm trying not to think about it.
The test for the tent.
Yeah. What happened to eat?
I'm very buzzing with this. So this funnel has got like a little breathing nozzle on it. So when you fill it up and then it stops flowing into the tank, you know that it's full. And then when you slowly pull it out, the last little bit you've got in there just drops into the tank so you can't overfill it. That's awesome.
Did that come with the common?
Yeah.
Mitch is just replenishing all of the bottles, and it's just got fuel all over himself because he forgot that we've gone up a lot in elevation. So it's split it everywhere. So now he's going to save the fuel. Also, whilst I'm washing up, there's something that I haven't shown you that we've done, that I figured out, is I've now put a little spray nozzle that we have for the sink around this gas strut, and then I can use it like it's a proper tap instead of having to hold it all the time. So happy. It's so amazing. Oh, wow. We're not ready, we're not ready.
I'm fascinated with this wanderlust of travel.
Obviously, we're sad enough to match whatever week it is on Bake Off with what we buy. But we've got 2 slices of blueberry cake from the bakery to have, or boulangerie, should I say. Oh, yeah, we got about the. Yeah, we got
They're making me hungry, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Standing up. Nice. Smell bacon.
What's on it?
A lot. Bacon.
Bacon.
Or heavy.
Bacon.
World's most expensive loaf of bread.
Would you look at that? Beauty of a sandwich. Ready for a very busy day, which we'll fill you in on very soon.
I had a lot of people concerned in our first video that the engine oil level was right down at the minimum. I explained in the comments why it looked like it was empty, and that's because the engine oil was so clean. And even now, the oil level is the same as what it was on that video. You see it sitting just at the full level. Still quite hard to see because the engine oil is quite clean. But that's exactly where it was in the last video, but the oil was a bit more clear than that. So I'm glad that even after all of them mountain miles, we've still got the same amount of oil in, and it still looks relatively clean. And we've still got coolant at the right level. Martha's decided to have a bit of a shower in a shade at the back, using the old warm saucepan method.
Yeah. This is how we shower now. Honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm just grateful right now that the sun's out. I was going to do this tonight, but I think we're going to rock up where we're sleeping quite late. So I thought, whilst the sun's on me, makes no sense because I'm in desperate need to wash my hair doing what you look at it. Right.
Oh, mate.
Oh. Well, I'm all fresh and we're ready to go. So now it's time to tackle going downhill on this track.
I've got to admit, I'm absolutely loving this four-wheel driving stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's nice to learn what the capabilities of this truck are. I've never done anything like it before, so it's all a massive learning curve for me. But one that I'm like, really excited to get used to. Like it goes to show, when we had a Land Cruiser Troop Caveat in Australia, I couldn't even work out how to put it into my range. That shows how little four-wheel driving experience that I've got. I've done nothing since that point, and that was almost 6 years ago now. This Land Rover, like a lot of other four-wheel drive vehicles, it's got like a second set of gear ratio inside what's called the transfer box, which is what transfers the power to both of your wheel axles. So like now, I'm in second gear, just idling, and it just allows you to just crawl down the hill. Like it's absolutely nothing. It's so good. It gives you so much control.
Okay, I must admit, after just watching the truck come down from the outside, I can sort of see how capable of a vehicle it is. Just by like things that might feel so crazy like now just going over this little rock pool. But I know that from watching it, like it just goes over like it's nothing. Today we're actually going to be hiking the Giovanni Trail. It's very popular.
Let me pause real quick. Let's see, Helder says, I'm moving and compressing data to free up space on some of my drives so I can back up my laptop before installing Linux. Now, is it going to be a dual install where you have 2 OSs on there? So you can jump between the 2, or you're going to go straight Linux? Yeah, I'm going to experiment with Linux on a little, I have a Surface RT, and I know they got Linux on it. They were able to make a Linux version for it or something like that. So I'm going to experiment with that one and see what I can do with it. And just kind of play around so I can get used to Linux, and I just may go all in and turn other PCs into Linux machines, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I'm such a Windows person. Like I don't even care about the spice crap. Everybody's gonna do it eventually. I mean, Google's already, even though Google seems like they're good guys, they've been doing that shit before. They've both been doing it, you know. Microsoft, everybody does it. Everybody does it. Like you can't get away from it anymore. Well, except I guess maybe through Linux, right? But yeah, we're all data mining commodities, Helder. So I mean, we're all kind of fucked, right? So I mean, even your televisions are doing it now. You know, it's all China with all this Chinese tech in it, and connections to the Wi-Fi, and every company's doing it. Roku, everybody can't get away from it. Like the only way you can get away from it is to not have any social media, not have a smartphone. Like you would have to be cut off entirely from basically any modern day technology. Like you might even have to go back to like 80s tech if you wanted to be free from the web. Maybe early 90s stuff. Hardcore media too, like physical media is another thing too. I mean, like if you wanted to have media that wasn't trackable. Because now, oh, you watch Star Wars Rogue One 10 times. Well, maybe we can get him to buy more Star Wars shit. Yeah, I watched it because it was fucking good, not because I want to buy your other Star Wars shit. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Hal's got more comments here. Let's see. I'll just go straight Linux. I have a couple of spare desktops running Windows 10 if I need them. Nice. Windows 11 has ads in the start menu now, even if you pay. What? That's whack. I can see why people are pissed. Jesus, they're really. Oh, well, I don't know. Is Microsoft dying? I mean, they still. There's what still number two. Bill Gates still has money, right? I mean, they. Oh man, if they're putting ads in the start menu, gosh, like wow, that's fucking weird. That's weird. That's wild. That's wild, dude. Wild. It kind of blows my mind, man. Ads in the OS, God, in the OS, Jesus, what is this coming to? You know, sooner or later they'll be projecting that shit straight into our fucking brains, just like that one. What was that Black Mirror? That series on Netflix, Black. I think it's called Black Mirror, right? They had that one where they gave a girl a new brain or a new heart or whatever. And in order for that to be subsidized or funded by whatever the thing was, they were projecting ads into her sleep, and then they would make her like say the ads to whoever. Just she would just talk aloud and say ads and shit, and her husband would be like, "What the hell is going on?" And she was a teacher or some shit like that, so she would start saying ads in her class, and they're like, "You can't be doing that." Like, no, that's part of the deal. That's part of the. As long as you're in the cellular plan, blah blah blah, the data, you can stay alive. But if you don't, if you leave the data area, you'll cease to function. You'll be in standby mode or some shit like that. And it had something to do with her brain because she had a like a concussion. I think it was like a brain implant or something. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Yeah, but yeah, once they pump signals into our brains, which they probably already are, man. With all the Wi-Fi that's beaming through our bodies and brains, and they're what the 5G, they suspected 5G could manipulate brain DNA and cells and those are the in that part of the conspiracy theories and stuff with 5G beaming, yeah, messing with our turning on and off cells and shit to either promote or cause cancer or turn on the vid, right? The coof. That's how they really started it. I don't know, crazy stuff out there. And then Bill Gates creating all those nano food particle things with Coca-Cola and the patents they have and shit. Like, what the fuck, man? Under the guise of new technologies. New technologies, people. Let's see. Microsoft is becoming an advertising company. Windows is just a way to collect data and serve ads now. Well, I mean, that's Google too, right? I mean, that's their business, the bulk of their business, click through rates and shit like that, right? I mean, that's what all YouTube, that's what it's all for, right? I mean, YouTube is to serve ads. Google, the search engine, was to serve ads on the side, and then they created the blockers. Once the blockers came through, like that killed all of YouTube's ad revenue stuff for the most part. And for people who knew how to block, or just download and install the blockers. But of course, they're still getting the Gen Xers and the baby boomers that never knew how to, like people like Rex that didn't know how to install the ad blockers. And I'm not saying Rex specifically, but like his demographic, the one 10 years older than me, 5 to 10 years, the generation before me. Getting them, if they weren't computer savvy or had somebody help them or teach them or show them how to get rid of that stuff. And obviously they're still clicking on the ads, right, and clicking through on the links. But now with the AI, well, that the AI stuff with the AI suggestions in the Google searches doesn't it doesn't really push ads, so and people aren't scrolling down anymore because they're just reading the AI bit and looking. They're not looking through for the other websites and stuff. I mean, I still do, but on average, people are just looking at all the AI answers. I guess. I mean, I don't know. I barely speak technology anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I think the future is going to be really bizarre here soon. In the next 15, 20 years, I think everything's going to look different. Work, jobs, internet, social media. I think it's all going to be very different. I think I think jobs are going to change a lot. Not because of AI, but AI is going to be a part of it. But there's going to be new jobs and less jobs and more automation and more weird government subsidies of some kind to help people live or mass population decline. One of the two. Something's got to happen. Because, I mean, well, I mean, I think there'll be enough food, but good food? I don't know about good food. I think maybe we'll be all working for our overlords here sooner than we think. And it's not AI and it's not robots. It's going to be major corporations and people in power already that are just going to become even more powerful. And the G8 or the Black Rock, the real head of the snake is going to come out. So, you know, they're going to topple and own governments. I don't know. And I don't know if we'll be able to fight back. I hope so. If that's the case, whether it's fighting back via legislation and voting and humanity versus, or if it's going to be physical war, or they already say we're in actual World War III, and it's a silent computer war. So it's all espionage, right? The computer hacking, data collection, things like that. It's happening online right now. We don't even know it. We don't even know it. Anyways, I think it's exciting times though too, because there's a lot of positive things that could happen too. It just depends how we the people in possible power might be, and if they're good people, then good things will happen. If they're bad people, bad shit's gonna happen. And unfortunately, too much power corrupts, man. It's too hard to be good sometimes. But hopefully they see the benefit of society progressing and being awesome. Let's see. I turn off the AI summaries. It's being forced on everything now. Oh, there's a way to turn it off? How do I turn it off? I want to turn this Gemini crap off. It's super fucking annoying. No, I don't want you to open in Chrome. I want you to go the fuck away. Open Gemini? I don't want to open it. How do I turn it off? Let's see. Is it under settings? I'll look for it later. I ain't got time for. I ain't got time for that right now. I gotta watch my YouTube videos.
Many people, and it's costing them €8 to park here. We have just contemplated for a while what we should do, but whilst we're here, we may as well give this one a go. So we walk past one now, and
I'm gonna turn all the AI off. It's so annoying. Like every once in a while, it pops up, and it's like I just click on something else and it makes it go away.
Luckily, it's not ours. Also, that's not ours.
No man, this music. Stop music. Music. I'm gonna keep talking over it. I'm gonna talk over it. Talk over it. Talk over it. Oh, great.
But the panoramic view around here, oh my god. This is world class. You can just see the Grand Cascade, the big massive waterfall in the background. You can walk all the way up to it, but I think Mark would kill me if I said we were going to walk up there.
Oh, well, now that we're down, it's time to go to Spain.
Hola, bienvenidos amigos a España. Let's see. Okay, shut up. Shut up, Mitch. Let's see. AI was built using everyone's data. The more data they collect, the better it will get at manipulating people. People need to become aware of it and learn to think for themselves despite of it. Yeah. Yeah, and AI doesn't do anything without people. And whoever is in charge of it and knows how to use it and manipulate it to manipulate others, it's really good at predicting patterns too, right? Like you can feed it data and say, how will these group of people react, or what will they do if we invade them? What will they do if we drop a not a nuke, but say a huge bomb on their capital? You know, and also there's that thing like there's those there was those biologists. Oh my God, it was it's a video on Netflix, and it's like it was a documentary on AI. I forget the name of it, but there's these. It was a CDC, the United States CDC, and then like some lab in Germany, and they were confirming with each other by using AI, creating new and the most deadliest viruses known to man. They fed the data, and they gave them, you know, the existing viruses and existing chemical compounds or whatever in the data set, and they had AI tell them, give me the top 10 deadliest human made viruses uh, that we can make right now or whatever using modern technology or whatever. And it came up with 10, and out of those 10 it came up with 3 new ones that had never existed before. And then they looked at it, and they collated the data with with the CDC and that other I think it was a company in Germany, and they looked at it and they verified it, and they were 3 whole new deadly viruses synthetically created by the AI with the data that already existed, and that we could actually make it, but we hadn't made them, or uh, it hadn't existed till then, and anybody could have used that because they used ChatGPT to do that, but then they used their own private AI to verify that ChatGPT was correct, and it was. And they were like, yeah, somebody right now in Afghanistan or in the Middle East somewhere could come up with this right now. And then they were saying there should we put safeguards into AI so that this type of stuff doesn't get out? But it's open source, right? So uh, that also means that somehow ChatGPT, the data that was put into it was probably leaked private data that it was pulling from somewhere to create those 10 viruses and give the chemical compounds and structure of those viruses. And all of it was like it was just a chemical blockchain, right? That's all it gave you. And it told you what it was, right? And those 3 new ones, like it gave it a name based on the blockchain, but not on like what we call it, like SARS or whatever. One of them was, you know, it made SARS, and but yeah, very interesting documentary. Let's see. I used DuckDuckGo. There was an option in the settings to turn AI summaries off. The same setting should be on Google. Yeah, I'll have to look for it. But yeah, DuckDuckGo. Even they were for they got didn't DuckDuckGo get caught for trying to hide that they were collecting some data a little while back? Um, they weren't totally immune to trying to be totally free about not collecting data or something. But I mean, overall, they were the least intrusive of trying to collect it, and I think it had to do how you install and set it up initially. I don't know. I thought I had heard something like that about DuckDuckGo. But yeah, it's all that web browsing. It's all crazy, and it's all running algorithms, right, to try to find the best stuff that you're kind of asking for. Uh, yeah. I really try to use the internet to learn things. I mean, obviously that was its main function, right, overall. So people can have access to data, and social media and all this other entertainment stuff is a side effect of having the availability of virtual data, non-existent things that can be pushed through a glass screen, right? I mean, light particles, it's all about pushing light through from one end to the other so that we can be entertained on these televisions, right? These boob tubes. Oh man, it's crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. All right, let me play this video again.
Having this, like, up the gears, up through the mountains. We're not very far away from the border of Spain, and I've seen a couple of signs. Believe we're going to be going through a tunnel into Spain, which will be interesting. We'll see.
I'm really not sure what's going on right now. We're meant to be obviously heading into Spain, and we're on like right on the high street. And I don't really know why. Like this is like Google Maps doesn't know what it's doing. We're just driving down the. I mean, it's a lovely little village, town, whatever. Very mountainous, but I don't know why we're driving through it. We really can't trust Google Maps. I think that's the tunnel up ahead. Looks like we're on red. Right way.
Oh, look, this is sick.
This is really cool. Oh wow, yeah, it says tunnel for France and Spain.
Hey, this is cool.
I'm not doing anything like this before again.
No, let's take sunglasses off.
That number is going down very, very slowly.
I think that means we've got to wait here for 7 minutes. We've already been here for 2. Maybe we'll turn this off.
Well, I thought it was quite out there. No one else has got anything on either.
Oh, I'm breathing there. Well, go.
Go time.
That's not a big ball, baby.
Oh, we're in.
Hey, which box what?
Where's he? Oh, I don't know the rest of it. Continue. Yeah. Hey. Oh, way. That was a cool way to come into a country.
Now, all of you at GCSE French.
Yep. Now I'm not.
Now, my time to shine.
No.
Does San Miguel go for?
You know, drink. First river crossing. Oh. Oh, God. I'm already stressed. Great start, great start. But what we're actually going to do is Mitch has found some four-wheel drive tracks.
So I used a website called Wikiloc to find some 4-wheel drive tracks, and that's what we're heading up now. It's 11 kilometres. I'm trying to debate whether I should be dropping the tyre pressure or not. But the road condition looks really good at the minute, so if it gets any worse, well, look, we're watching. Well, this is the first like long off-road track that we're going to be doing, and we're going all the way to sleep next to a refugio, so that'll be cool.
Refugio.
I really don't know how I feel about this. I'm smiling, but it's a very crazy feeling. Because I've never done anything like this before, apart from on two wheels.
I've decided to drop the tyre pressure. We're going down to 25. Someone please let me know if that's a good number or not for this or a tail. But something should proper spook me. Look behind. So I heard something rustling on that hillside there, and then a rock about as big as my fist just came and landed bang in the middle of the trail.
Imagine if we had chosen to do the tyre pressure there. Good idea.
Oh shit.
Show the steepness of the trail. I'm now just like trying to scope things and like if I feel comfortable doing it on the bike or not. And yeah, I would. So I don't know why I would have a lot of fun going up this on the bike. So I don't know why I'm being so scared about this. But it's crazy as well. In the distance there, it's just still covered by the sun at the moment. Where would it come from? So I don't know if that's a Spanish mountain or a French mountain, or if it's a bit of both. Mitch says he's absolutely fully confident within this, so I'm going to put all my trust in him. And also hope it doesn't take too long. It's only 7:15 in the evening.
I'm gonna put all my trust in the man.
Wow, that's insane the difference.
The sun is setting on the beach just there.
Oh my god. These guys are awesome.
I'm like just trying to learn a lot, like what things feel like what lines I should be taking. Like the truck feels like it's taking this like a piece
Like, it feels so easy for it.
Yeah, because you're a
But I think I know
man.
how much of this I want to do.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's
Become one with the machine,
like
Mitch.
like prop shots in the engine and blah,
Fuck
blah, blah. Like,
yeah.
trying to play my head how much this is worth it to me for the longevity of the trip. It's going to be a fine balance, I think.
That takes some time, but I'm sure it's really great.
Yeah,
Thank you
it
for the
might be
heart.
like
I
how
saw that.
like,
Muchos
I easily have like
apreciados.
For some days, it might not be able to.
No.
I have got to say one thing.
I'm
I'm
watching
so impressed with how
Gammy
confident it is
and
right now. So
Gips,
one sign this week, it might
which
be
is
strange.
Mitch and
But other than that, there's nothing, and
I
nothing's
forget her
going
name,
anywhere in the back or anything like that. I'm going to be very interested to see what the others look like once we
but
pull
they
up.
travel the world in their
Value it.
Land Rover Defender.
My God, that's beautiful. Look at that.
She says his name a lot. She really loves him.
Oh, the rest of them as well. Or is it?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not with Boulder, probably.
No, but they do love each other. I don't know if they're married. I think they are.
Now I'm going to have to move it.
Or
No, you're not getting past that.
Yeah,
she was afraid she was gonna fall off the ledge.
wow,
They're going up a mountain. Let's see what's Hal's got to say here. He says switching to Linux should be pretty easy if you mainly use web browsers for streaming. Lots of popular apps have Linux versions too, or open source alternatives. Have you heard of a show called Gerard Renick Wonderless? No. Drop the link. Yeah, drop a link. I'll open the show on the browser here. No, check it out. Is that someone you like? Is that a channel you like?
And we're 300 meters away. But we were just saying, like, we're fully following hiking signs, and like, there could be people here at this review here, obviously hiking. Oh my god.
Oh, that looks mental. Holy shit! They just went up a ledge, and they couldn't see over the hill, and just over as they went up over the ledge, it turned a little bit, and then to the left was a drop, and there was a huge lake, and there it's at night now, so it's even harder to see. Oh, it's beautiful though. It's beautiful.
This is absolutely mental. Never in my wildest dreams.
I love it when people say mental, like in a good way, like that's rad. It's radical. It's mental. The Brits, the English or European people say mental a lot. We don't say it in America too much. That's mental because it sounds stupid. With an accent, it sounds dumb. That's mental. But if you say it with a British accent, that's mental. That's mental.
Insane.
This is insane. We say insane. That's good.
It's scorching, which is lovely. Wow.
Lovely.
What do you think?
It's mental.
It's not really real, is it?
With a little accent. Oh man, that water looks beautiful. Wow, what a great photo. Holy shit. Mitch is a good photographer.
Also, watch this for a tip. So this, you tuck top your egg, you hear a little pop, then when you peel your boiled egg, it'll be way easier. Listen, you ready? A little pop.
What? Really? I didn't know that. I always used to have a hard time peeling modern eggs. I feel like as a kid, I never had any problem with peeling eggs.
A little wet spot when you took them off.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to find a funny scene. It is a comedy show from years ago. Okay. Cool. I'll check it out. Let me know. Oh, I'll look. Oh, there. You found one. Okay. I'll pull up the channel so I can click on the link over there. Man, their defender's badass. They did a good job on it to prep it for their world travel. A lot easier. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. It's a defender, girl. These defenders have been traveling the world and out in the middle of nowhere for 60 years, 100, well, I would say at least 60 years. They're like Toyota 4Runners and shit. Let's see here. Where's that?
Now we can start heading east a little bit along the Spanish side of the Pyrenees, and already the views are absolutely amazing.
Okay, let me pause it because I want to see the views. Oh, wow. I want to see the views. I love seeing mountains and shit. I hate like living around. I wouldn't want to live around mountains because I hate the shadows it casts and shit like that. Because it makes it cold and it's beautiful to see and it's beautiful to visit, but I would fucking hate living around mountains. Mountains like real mountains. We don't have mountains. Well, we don't have any real mountains in Texas. We have like a small bit over towards El Paso, like real mountains. We have hills in the hill country by San Antonio, just west of San Antonio. But we don't have any mountains in Texas, like nothing big. We have valleys, lots of valleys, and lots of hills, and hills that kind of look like mountains, but they're not mountains because real mountains like are mountains. So and the start of the what is it the is it the Rockies? Which ones which are I forget which is our ones on the west coast or divide the west coast and which ones are on the east coast. So you got the Rockies on the west, right, and it's the Appalachians on the east. I think that's how it is, right? So the ACT trail, which is a lot of hikers go through, and they hike the ACT, which is the Appalachians, and then you have the RTC. I think that's what it's called on the Rockies side, and you can actually through hike all of it. And I think on the Rockies side, there's like a bike path or slash off-roading path that you can take through the whole thing too. Um, yeah, so that would be cool. I'd love to do that on a motorcycle. That'd be awesome. Oh, let me hit the like here on my own stream. Let me bring up this one so I can check it out. Haldir says, here's the first episode of Gerard Rake's Wonderlust. It had some pretty funny scenes from what I can remember. It's been years since I've watched it last. Okay, well, I'll have it there on the YouTube to watch. And thanks for sharing, bud.
The biggest mountain in the whole neighborhood.
I have good news for you, Haldir, since you're here. Let me show you what I found, sir. I found the other copy of the glitch. So this is the one I've been sharing and showing. This is the other one, and it's a little more pristine, but it does have this one little mark here. But this is the one I'm going to send you because it's already signed. And I don't know where this crack came from, but you'll have one of the last few copies of this mini ash can. This one's going to you. And the reason I'm saying this one is because it's already signed, basically, and it's signed here. So, and it looks good. I mean, but yeah. Although there's that, and I don't know how that happened. I think it was in my not my sketchbook, and it was in the glitch portfolio with the original pages that I've got for glitch already done. So I will send this to you with that artwork. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking of putting this and this one here in a little package and just go ahead and send this to you now or pretty soon here. Maybe a couple of some other prints, and then when I finish that other piece, I'll send it separately because it'll be cheaper if I send this to you like as a little package. And this might be folded, but I'll put something here so it doesn't crush it, and that way you can unfold it and flatten it. And that way I can send a little package like this. And like I said, I'll put something in here so it doesn't crink all the way to fold. So hopefully it doesn't crink and make a line. But I'll put a little piece of rounded cushion or something, or some like a bag or something. And I'll put it in a thin little box. Hopefully it doesn't crush all the way. But it should be okay. And that way I can send it, and it'll be a cheap little package, as opposed to that big piece, and I just put it all together. Because as soon as you get like a bigger size like this, it gets more expensive. But if I could keep it at about this size, I could probably send you something for about $10 or less. I think. We'll see. So I'm gonna try to shoot for that for you, because that way you don't have to wait for all of it at once. And like I said, this won't be very expensive. Now the other piece is 11 by 17, so I might fold that one too. And that way I can send it to half size. Because 11 by 17, I shipped something out. It was like $18, and that was in the U.S. So I'm thinking if I ship something to Canada, it's probably going to be like $40, if not 60, and that's a lot. So if I can cut down the size, yeah, they get real weird about the size, like the flat, yeah. So it might be actually cheaper if I probably send it to you via via FedEx or something. So I'll look into that too. But everybody says look into pirate shipping, pirate ship. I think it's pirate ship. So I'll do that before I do anything too. I got to send some stuff out either. I was supposed to send it tomorrow, but it's gonna probably be Tuesday because I gotta write. I gotta write that down because I gotta ship out that stuff for K-pop. Yeah, I gotta ship that stuff out for K-pop. Get that stuff to K-pop out. So hopefully I haven't foodboard that. But man, yeah, this I'm thinking I'm gonna see if I can maybe I'm gonna ask a guy locally that fixes these type of computer stuff. See how much he would take it to him and see how much he would charge me to just replace the battery for me so that I don't fuck it up. I don't know, man. The thing is, I was trying to save money, right? And then I went and fucked the screen up. So, and I found a screen replacement for $52. So maybe I should ask the guy, like, hey, how much will you charge? Would you charge to fix this? I have all the parts, or I'm buying all the parts. Ugh. Man. And I would just use it with the broken screen for a while because I don't care because I turn the screen off anyways and I have it connected to two monitors. I just use it like as a PC, basically, like a desktop. Really, I really that's all how I use it because it's got 18 gigs of RAM. It's got one of those i7 quad core processors, or is it dual core? I don't know. I think it's quad core i7 at 3.6 or 30 69 68 megahertz or whatever. I don't know, something like that. Okay, let me put this. When you want those mini PCs, just let me know. I can get some up. Get one up for Rex to send to him. Yeah, man. Yeah. Um, we'll work it out for sure. Yeah, as a matter of yeah. Just gotta get a little scratch in. Gotta get a little scratch. Yeah, I was thinking that I should just maybe just hold off on this fucking Surface and just instead of spending any more money on it, just get get a couple bucks out to you to send those mini PCs and get that process started.
Well, we definitely needed a good rest last night. We pulled up into this spot not long after the last clip where Martha was recording Anita in the background, and well, we had taken
You said one of them needs a hard drive, is that right?
We've literally just decided that we want to start heading towards the coast and heading south. So that is exactly what we're going to do. We were having a little look this morning on our leg of the trip.
Wouldn't cost too much to get just buy a hard drive.
And it looks at the moment that we're still really on a good track for sort of missing as much of the race season as possible. So
what kind of hard drive does it need? Is it a solid state drive or?
Just up on the side of the road to have some food. You can tell we're starting to drop out of the mountains now, but we are following this gorgeous lake alongside this road, and it is an absolute belter of a day. Not a cloud in the sky, roasting hot. It's a good test, to be honest, because we ain't got aircon in the Land Rover, so we're just relying on windows.
Oh no, AC in the Land Rover? Holy shit, that sucks. And they're gonna go to Africa? Oh man, you guys are gonna burn. Well, it is winter.
Saw a petrol station when we were leaving this morning. It was €1.40. Thought, bloody hell, that's cheap. So I filled all the way up. First time I've done it. 80 litres I put in. Just on past somewhere, €1.24. Not on. That's like €13. Honestly, I feel sick.
Well, that was a very hot and sweaty drive today. I think it's been upwards of 30 degrees, and my back sweat right now is just lovely. We've found ourselves at a air for the night and possibly the next 2 nights so that we can get some work done. It's not something like we would usually do, but because we're heading towards the coast, it's just a good place to come and save us being told off by not being at park somewhere, because Spain are a little bit stricter on welcome him. So we've just pitched ourselves up here, got the awning out, because that's still wet from the other day. What happened?
I'm a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. I was just pulling the awning round, and this flap of the cover hadn't fully gone over the top, so when I was pulling it round, reprising this open this way, and it just snapped the zip in 2 pieces. So, I don't know how to fix that.
No, I don't know either.
I don't know if you can just get a replacement of that size zip and somehow put it on here. I don't know. I'm not very disinterested. to not take omega calories in the bowl. So much pasta in chicken and chorizo. I wish I'd got a clip of it when it was cooking because the oil was about that thing on top of it. The can't be thoughts.
I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see me because we've done a bit of a stealth mode shower setup because we were both so hot and sweaty, and it's actually worked out really nice for us if he had failed to have a rinse off.
I'll hair again.
And Mitch has got his hair again.
Oh my god,
Oh my God.
earlier.
Oh. Mitch is just getting everything packed up for the night. And then we're going to be inside away from any mosquitoes that might have probably bitten us whilst we did shower, but we feel a lot better for it. So that brings us on to the end of the video. We really hope you guys have enjoyed coming on with us this week. And if you have, please give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, we would really, really appreciate it if you did. It's just down below. It's free to do, very easy. And yeah, on that note, we will catch you in the next video.
Yeah, I gotta start saying that. It's free to do. Like, share, follow, and subscribe, guys. It's free to do. Just hit the like. Subscribe. It's free to do. Gammy. Oh, I gotta catch up on this. Apparently, John Malin's resigned from the Jack Show. He's no longer gonna be on the Jack Show. Katie clipped
There's
it.
drama between John, Graham, and Ethan.
What happened?
John, do you want to elaborate?
Yes, I don't know anything about this. What is this?
Right,
Look,
well-
Graham and several of the professionals last year, when my campaign was closing out, decided to launch and close campaigns right on top of me.
Oh,
I
really?
said, whatever. And then this year, it happened again. Andy Smith launched a campaign Wednesday. My closeout was Thursday. And then Graham decided to launch on Thursday. And I was like, oh, hell no. Hell nah. 2 years in a row? 2 years in a row?
There's less than prison in 2 years.
So anyways, through the power of the internet somehow he got the message and he moved. He blinked. Wow.
What John is leaving out is he went off on a live stream, and it got back to Graham, and then Graham and Ethan, I guess, had words as well. Graham was doing a live stream I was listening to while I was
Oh,
packing.
I don't know about all that stuff, but I don't know what those guys are.
Expensive. That's not it.
Let him.
Well, no, John is...
Wait, what
Choke
were
out,
you
get
saying?
off John when John is upset.
Yeah.
And John was having his words on his own stream, venting about his frustration, which is...
All right. Anyways, Anna, what did you say you were packing? You were listening.
I was packing
You
calendars.
don't need to pull me up to hear this story.
Just answer. Did you finish?
I did answer, but...
Everybody's translating. Say what you're saying.
No, thank you for noticing. Whenever you gotta talk over me.
Excuse me, I'm listening intently.
Jesus goddamn Christ.
Come on!
Shane, my calendar came in today, so I was packing orders, and I had Graham's live stream up, and people were asking him about the situation. He was very calm and collected and explained his side of it. And, as of it, watch John's melty stream, and then I don't know what Graham's
Sounds a
like.
little biased. Sounds biased.
It sounds biased. I'm going off.
What
Guys,
the
I'm
fuck?
going off, but everybody else is saintly.
No, I
John,
did
you
it.
did declare war. I was there.
You said you were gonna have stealth campaign. That's right. My God, I declared war.
John Malin Duke right down the line.
Yeah, you're like, anytime I find out they're gonna launch, I'm gonna launch on top of them with this, I'm gonna close. You were not hard.
I'm gonna launch. No. Because from Graham's point of view, it's not hard for me to do that. From Graham's point of view, 1 day away from somebody launching and closing is completely acceptable, and I say, okay, I
Well,
understand.
Graham's
Yo,
You're
it's
not
not.
supposed to guys need something for feet. You should pick the fights more carefully.
I'm not fighting him. I'm gonna launch a campaign right in front of him. What I'm gonna do.
You know what though? You know what? I
You know,
personally.
Cecil would joke all the time. He'd be like, "Hey, when did you launch?" And you're like, Wednesday." He's like, "I think I'll launch Tuesday." Except I'm not joking. Like, that's what I'm gonna do.
Every time John or Shane would say a date they were launching, they're like, on the 19th, I'm like, I'm doing the 18th.
Right now, Cecil, why is that funny? Why is that funny?
They're just stealing
Because
your
it'd be kind of rude. It'd be kind of rude, right?
But there is also the chance that it's not on purpose, you understand?
No. He could have moved it to anywhere, but he decided he needed it to be on Halloween because it's a horror book. Not like we don't launch horror books every day for fucking week.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh, not to mention, my book is also a horror book.
I just think the coordination would be smarter and everyone.
I launched my campaign. It already been out there for 30 years.
Guys, I understand. You asked me what happened. I'm just saying my 2 cents on it.
Yeah,
I'm exhausted already.
John, what you're not hearing is Anna's siding with Graham and not.
I'm
she
not
does a Star
siding
Trek.
with Graham. I'm not siding with anyone really. I just like.
Oh,
there's things going on.
shit.
People are gonna start complaining about things, and it's like.
Well, let me ask you, Anna. Do you think it's cool to launch a campaign right next to one of your fellow kings' campaign closeout? Do you think that's cool? 1 day, or I'm sorry, the day of, and then you race them with 1 day difference. Do you think that's,
John, I
that's
think
cool?
oh my god, hold on. I think the thing that I thought was the most alarming was, and I absolutely adore Andy, but the fact that he's launching on Kickstarter, and I don't know if your cover's on there or not, but after what Kickstarter did to you, like that, I don't know why.
Are you changing it to Andy?
Oh my
Graham.
god! Oh my
Graham.
god! Do you want my opinion, or are you just going to?
Yeah, why are you talking about Andy? Let's talk about Graham.
Oh,
No,
Jesus
hang on,
Christ.
folks.
I'm
Calm
gonna
down.
get
Break.
I'm gonna go get something.
That's hearing this shit right away from Graham.
Anna,
That's a bias.
no, they're both bald. They must be plotting together. This makes sense, John.
Oh
I
my
didn't want to talk
god.
about this. Anna want to talk about. Nothing right away. John, stop interrupting Anna. Goblin.
You're being rude, John.
No, anyways, look, here's the thing. Graham and all these guys, Billy, the professional crew, these guys are all like, hey guys, this is like years ago now. Hey guys, well, maybe we should pay a little attention when campaigns are opening and launching, and try to give some distance on that stuff. Now, I had already done this for years. So, Ethan's launching, or when Shane came around, give distance. It's good business, and it's just, why do you want to be up on somebody? A week is the minimum. If you got to launch, sometimes in these fall areas, it's like things get busy. Look, your campaign fires up. You got about 3-4 days of getting money coming in. And after that, it slows down. So a week, then launch a week. After someone else is launched. Okay, bare minimum a week. But that's what they wanted. They wanted this time. They wanted distance, and so I've already done that for 4 years. I'd already done that. I gave distance. But when these guys, when their back is to the wall and the crunch is on them, they launch or close. And Graham last year shortened his campaign by 2 weeks, which pushed it right on top of mine. So guys, I'm like, it's just annoying. What do you know? Like, John Shelby, who fucking cares? We're talking thousands of dollars potentially out of my pocket and into Graham's. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, you
Shout
money out of his pocket going into yours?
No, because my campaign is already in motion. I'd already launched 33 days earlier. I didn't move my closeout date. That's where it was always set for. And same with the year before. He shortened his campaign by 2 weeks to land on within several days of my fucking closeout. Bro?
Seems scripted.
I'm just saying.
Oh my god, no. When I heard about the situation, it was from you, John, complaining about Andy launching and then Graham launching. For the Kickstarter thing, I was like, oh, so the Kickstarter boycott is over? That's news to me.
Andy isn't a Kickstarter boycott guy. None of those other kings are. I don't think they ever have been. I think Andy and I think Graham and definitely Billy, they've all been on Kickstarter for.
All right, well, I'm just saying, that was new to me, so I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're not boycotting Kickstarter anymore. The Graham thing, I don't know why he didn't just launch it on October 1st, so because he does the 31 Days of Monster Show, and he could promote it every single day of October. That would have made more sense to me, but then he would have been closing the same day as you, so I don't know. I just think the coordination or just posting, because it's like I don't follow everyone's campaigns, I don't know when everyone's closing and launching. Usually somebody says something or announces the stream, so I don't know. I feel like there should just be better communication about it. That's just my.
If I had if Indiegogo didn't shut down my campaign, then I would be getting my 30-day extension. I would be doing my final closeout while Andy Smith is doing presumably his 30-day closeout, like Graham Nolan's doing his 30-day closeout.
Yeah, but also
back to back to back, day to day to day.
But
Again, these are the guys that were trying to rob somebody to like, hey guys, let's have space in between these campaigns.
Yes, I agree, but at the same time, it's like, are you going to get mad because every store is having a Black Friday sale on the same time? It's like, it's a popular time of year. Everybody usually launches campaigns in the fall because everybody wants to.
In the fall, we're talking a day from my.
I understand. I'm saying, John.
And no, I don't care. There are only a handful. There are only a handful of games that are like 6-figure campaigns. Those guys are the problem, or where I see that as a problem. Even like Andy Smith, he's never done 6 figures. So even him doing that in front of me, I'm like, it's Andy Smith, I guess,
It's a popular time, and I mean.
Popular time? What kind of sweeping shit is this? It's a
How am
popular
I
time.
sleeping? Everybody launches campaigns. Shane's closing out a campaign.
Popular time? Summer's a popular
Oh my
time.
God.
It just so happened they keep
You know what I'm
launching
like about you?
2 years in a row, day to day to day.
Because you asked me my
Anna, you're the one that wanted to have this conversation. We're having a
this
conversation.
conversation.
You literally brought it up. You literally brought it up.
Did I?
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually, you did.
I'm sorry, Anna. You get this. Nigga, get off, Anna. Nigga, get off.
It's
God.
not my fault.
Anna, you're women. Oh my God.
It's not my fault. Oh my God.
With me.
The moral of the story is never have a campaign when it's close to John's. There you go. Moral of the story. Just don't do it.
Kyle Langdon says, stop crying about it, John. Grow up. You have the same issues as Ethan. Well, let me tell you something, Kyle. When we're talking about potential $10,000 for my closeout, yeah, I think I'll have an issue. You got somebody closing next to you? Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
It was me.
It was choke out.
What is the bell ringing? What is this shit?
Shane.
No, that's me doing the Jerry Springer when they ring the bell when they fight.
Out probably Friday next week. See, I kind of moved off of John a little bit, make some room. So
Good friend, good friend. Consider it a human being.
Yeah, not that hard.
He moved off and went into him.
I have to be on Halloween. I can't be on November 1st.
There you go, John. There you go.
Oh
That
God.
comic, John.
Hmm?
Who thought of that comic?
Me.
I'm always top then. There you go.
Guys, you guys bring it up. You guys bring it up, and then I'm the one whining. John, stop whining. Whining. You guys wanted the juice. I didn't want to fucking tell you. You guys wanted. And then I tell you, hey, guys, stop whining, dude.
I didn't even know it was a thing until right now. What are you talking about?
Talking about choke out and fucking Anna.
Oh my God. I was just answering choke out's question. He brought it up. I answered it, and so did you.
I just asked a question. That's what I did. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just wanted to ask a question. Go you.
Oh, you keep innocent as a lamb.
Yeah, I agree.
You know you did. I do. I do.
I'm fucking choked out.
You're saying in the chat that cover's okay, they need it. Did you see my wall text, Anna?
No, Shane, and I don't want.
Oh, is that Camel? Was that Camelot? That was Camelot. I was wondering who that guy was. He didn't say anything at all. He stayed out of it. I get what John's saying, but it's like when people say stream when you can, stream. And there was a little bit where, they were trying to coordinate so that they wouldn't stream over each other, and that's when they made the shows and stuff. But like at this point, it's gonna be launch when you can. I mean, and the bigger fandom is gonna get the green, and it's gonna start getting harder because there's more kings, right? More competition, I guess. I don't. And unfortunately, I do agree with what Anna was saying. It's a popular time of the year. It's Halloween, right? Oh, but yeah. Oh, I'm doing a horror comic. Blah blah blah. And John is I have to agree with John on the side that they're the ones who brought that shit up before. Like it was they're the ones who wanted to set rules, right? And if you're gonna set rules, well then you need to follow them, especially if you're the side that brought them up. See, John likes those rules because then he does everything in his power to manipulate and play into those rules all the way. So when there's issues, he throws it back in your face and tells you what's what against you. And he always wins in that case, right? So I even though I agree with Anna saying that it's a popular time of the year and people should launch whenever the fuck they want to, right? Because they're all their own businesses, and if that rule wasn't said or brought up by the professionals, like John says, if that's true, then it'd be a free for all, and this wouldn't even be a thing. And the argument or whatever, if there was any consideration given, it'd be from creator to creator, but it wouldn't even be a thing, right? And everybody would have to fight and scramble for all the monies, and that's what they should be doing, anyways, right? If Graham's promoting his stream or streaming, what's wrong with John going on and starting his own stream to promote his shit at the same time, right? And since John's doing a closeout and Graham moved it a day, uh, obviously John will be streaming most of that day, I'm sure, on the closeout. But then he should fire up a stream on the day that Graham is gonna promote and launch his book, and just talk about whatever he wants and just stream along against him the whole time for fucking snubbing him 2 years in a row. I mean, that's the power you have with your YouTube channel, right? So unless Graham has a bigger channel than John, which may be the case, I don't know, but still, it's he hurts him, you hurt him too. Just get on stream. Like that's what it comes down to. Like use your own platform to to fuck the other guy over if that's the case. I mean, that's what YouTube does. That's what YouTubers do. That's the power. That's the power of the interwebs. Let's see here. Calendar said something. Let's see. Oh shit, I missed a bunch. Sorry, buddy. Um, did you use a heat gun to unglue the screen? No, I do have a heat gun, but I need to find it. I might have to just get a hair dryer. Loosens up the glue for just yeah. That's so. I thought I was using a pick, a guitar pick, and since it was already snapped open, Heldier, I thought I was using this Fender guitar pick, and it fit right nicely, and it was lifting up, and I had done like about an inch, no problem, right? So I was like, oh, it's cool. With this, I'll just keep going, and I it got a little hung up, and I pulled back, and I went forward, and when I went forward, I hit it, and it didn't quite lift. So I lifted up a little bit to try to pull it back out because it was stuck. And when I lifted a little bit, it fucking just snapped. And I was just like, fuck me. So, yeah, I should have watched more videos to see. You see, because I thought the lip of it was like a little plastic thin layer, like some kind of plastic layer before it turned into glass. You know how they laminate the glass with a layer of plastic, right? So I thought maybe it was like a thin layer of plastic first with the glass laminated further in, so the edge is plastic, so it wouldn't crack right off the edge, right? But I guess that's not how it works. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order the $5 clear protective glass screen so I can put it on top of it so it'll keep any of the further glass from cracking further, so I could disassemble it and then put it back together, right, and put the new battery in. But then one of the guys said you could short out something on the board if you disassemble the battery correctly, and when you add the new battery in, if you don't do it right, you could still short it out. So currently it's totally dead right now. um, I've hit the power button and it won't start. So it's totally dead. So I know the battery's dead. So now is a good time to take it out But the other battery, the new one that gets put in, has a little charge in it. They don't send it dead, and it has to have a little bit of charge. And with that little charge, you can short out a certain resistor on the motherboard if you don't put it in right. I'm just like, that's why I'm thinking of taking this to somebody, but I'm not gonna pay $160 to have somebody try to fix it out. I'd rather just fuck with it. If I fuck it up, then I'll pay, right? But I don't know. Yeah, I fucked up, man. So if I pay $20 plus $50 for another screen, that's 70. And if I could get somebody to do the work for about $100, I'd be okay with it. That's $170 to fix it. Where if I bought a new one, I think a new one's around 300-400. So I mean, it's still saving. But if I'm gonna pay 160 to get it fixed, because that's what the average kind of price that I saw online to fix it was, and then with the parts I've already bought, that's 70 plus 160, 230, 230. Another $100 would probably get you a new one, I think. But at that point, if I'm spending $300-400, I might as well just buy a new desktop type PC and just a tower. I don't need a monitor. I've got plenty of monitors around, so that could probably get a pretty good machine if I did that. Thank you for all the hearts, everybody who's watching. Let's see. Let's see. I have 100. I have a 16 gigabytes of RAM for one already. I can take. It can take one laptop STA drive or a M2 SAT or NVMSD. Oh yeah, so those are pretty doable. Right. I actually might have a like a hundred gig 100 gigs or 80 gig SAT drive that I could put into one already. Yeah, hard drives aren't a big deal anymore. They used to be a pain in the ass, but now they're cheap and you can find them all day. Anywhere from $10 to however much you want to spend, terabyte wise, right? If you for $100 you get one, uh, 4 terabytes or something, you know. Let's see. There's been a bunch of Liam drama in the last couple of weeks too. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I've heard a little bit about that. He's going nuts, right? Malin might still be able to go in demand. It's just the way of the new IG site. Yeah, it does campaigns now with a 2-week delay for payment processing. Yeah. I heard about that. Yeah, that. So there's a little wait. The same thing happens with Kool It, right? So like it ended yesterday, and I was like, oh man, I missed it. Michael Ferraro's campaign, but he said he's going to go in demand, but it'll take a week or two because the way they have the thing set up now or something. Um, they should start a group calendar to schedule their campaigns if it's that important to them. Yeah, they should, but they're also competing companies, right? So why would they want to coordinate with each other, or should they, or uh, because in the end, like Eric July says, they're all competitors, right? But I think Ethan should make the call on that because he owns the trademark, right? And he's the leader of the group to some extent, but not the leader because he doesn't want the responsibility. And I get it for all these other companies that aren't his, and go do whatever the fuck you want to do. You know, I get that, and like, why would you want to be responsible? And is it really responsibility or is it just courtesy? Right? These are you're competing companies that work together as a group to make the most funds possible individually and somewhat as a group, but at the same time, anybody can go rogue at any point in time because nobody is beholden to anybody. So how can I tell you, Haldir, how to run your business when it's your business, not mine? Same thing with other people, like the YouTube thing. No one can tell John what to do on his YouTube channel. If he doesn't want to do it, he's not going to do it. If someone tells him what to do on his channel, guess what? He's going to go do whatever else the opposite is to say fuck you, you know? And I mean, I got a taste of it firsthand. uh, don't be doing this on your YouTube channel kind of bullshit. And it's just like, I really want to say fuck you. I'll do whatever the fuck I want on my YouTube channel because it's mine and not yours. And I don't tell you what to do on your stupid fucking YouTube channel. So don't be telling me what to do on my stupid fucking YouTube channel. You know? and and I mean, the only consideration is that I value the friendship more than the fucking YouTube channel or the idea of whatever that was. And not because I'm listening to, not doing it because you tell me to, but because I'm not doing it because I respect you as a friend. But at the same time, that's one. You get one. It's worth it to me one time to make an effort to keep a friendship. But you ever tell me to do something again like that, then you can kiss my ass and fuck off because I don't need friends like that. I'll give you one. I used to give three, but now you only get one because I ain't got time for bullshit and I don't got time for stupid fucks, who want to try to tell me what to do on my fucking YouTube channel. Get the fuck out of here. That's what I gotta say. And if you don't like it, kiss my ass and get the fuck away from me. I don't need you around me. And if the friendship's worth it to you, then you come back to me and you tell me what I can do with my YouTube channel, and it's whatever the fuck I want to do. Does that make sense? I don't know. People shouldn't be telling other people what to do on their YouTube channel with their YouTube. Now, if you're offering advice on how to do it better, be better at it, and kick ass, then cool. I'll always open to that because I'm trying to be better at it. I want to keep growing. I want to keep learning. But if you're being stale and stifling and not growing and or getting jealous or whatever, or you have a magical idea that's gonna win you all the YouTubes and subs, whatever. And telling other people what to do is bullshit in that case. Anyways, trying to move on. Want to be friendly and happy and badass and good friends with people and kick ass and be positive. I try to be positive, but yeah, it's the more you do this, the more retarded you become. Obviously, look at Malin and all the bullshit he's dealt with, and I get why he says certain phrases. I get it. He gets on a bent; it becomes part of the bit, and some of it's partly true and contributes to real things that happened, and people get butthurt, and that's why he says the whole thing with it's jokes, guys, jokes, and he says it the way he says it because it's the bit, but also the truth, and it's like everybody gets bent out of shape because of it. Oh man, it's too funny. And then I mean, this is gonna become a bit. It's like it's gonna be part of the lore. It's gonna add to it. If you really walks away from Jack Show too because of all this, uh, and it's funny because Anna does that Star Trek show with the Graham, and every is it Wednesdays or Tuesdays? I don't know, whatever day they do it. So she's become close to Graham, right? I guess she respects him, and they have that show, and it makes me wonder like why she would pick Graham over John, who she's known longer and streamed with longer, and you would think she would have sided with John immediately, and I mean it didn't sound like she did. It seemed like she was kind of on the fence, and a little bit more on Graham's side than on John's side. So, and I mean, I know Chokeout brought it up, right? But Anna answered it and kind of made it sound like she's the one who brought it up, but it was Chokeout. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's see. Maybe we might be able to campaign processing. Okay, yeah. They should start a group with the calendar. Let's see. Try pulling out the battery and running it directly from AC. You might be able to use it like a desktop without the screen. Oh, without the screen? Oh yeah, connected to the other monitors. Yeah. So when I disconnect the battery, don't even put the new battery in. Plug it all together. Plug. Oh, but what if that creates a short? That's one of those other things. Like without the battery, if you plug it in, because the battery pulls the charge of the voltage. Maybe if you plug it in directly without a battery, it creates a short, right? Because it doesn't have. I don't know. It doesn't sound like it should work that way, but I'm afraid that might be a possibility. What do you think? I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. Because that's not how electricity works, right? Just because you plug it in doesn't mean it should make a short. But without the battery, if maybe it trips a fuse, or it trips a resistor or something because it doesn't have a battery in it. No, it shouldn't affect it. I mean, electricity doesn't really work that way. But I can see the battery creating a short if you don't connect the positive and then the negative, or if I mean, you should be fine if you do them at the same time, technically, right? But if you slide them across by accident and you hit the positive on something else that shouldn't be hit, and the negative gets hit also attached somewhere on the board incorrectly, you'll create a short on the board from the battery. Yeah, but yeah, it should be fine if you put the plug in. It should be, right? Right? I mean, oh man, what a shit show. Yeah, but I mean, ideally, it would be better to just have it fixed. Like, I would love to just have it fixed, have it run correctly. I need to make sure I buy some thermal paste. It needs really good thermal paste. That's probably why it was overheating. The thermal paste just got old too, and obviously the battery expanded. But give me one second, guys. I'm gonna play this video. Oh wait, let's see. Haldir added some more. It might be able to run without the battery. Most laptops have a charge controller power supply before the battery. It should directly run everything even without the battery. Yeah, like like laptops. If you take the battery and just plug it in, you could still run them. So I mean, it makes sense. But it is a drawing tablet too. But when I was trying to use it as a drawing tablet, man, it would get so fucking hot. It's crazy how hot it would get. So yeah, but that makes sense. The power supply and all that. Yeah, yeah, that does make sense. Shit. Yeah. So maybe just leave it the way it is. Take the battery out. Don't put the new battery in. And I'm pretty sure this battery's dead. Even though it's dead, though, it could still have a small charge and still fry something as I try to take it off. And I still have to take the screen off anyways because I can't take the battery out without taking the screen off. So figure out how to carefully take the screen off as best as possible. Don't crack it anymore. Take all the glue off, and then take the battery out, plug it, see if it turns on and works. Leave it without the battery. That would help it from overheating, right? Because the battery is what makes a lot of heat. Um, well, so I bought this battery for $20, and I wonder how long it would last if I just kept it the way it is without, because eventually it'll die too without being charged, right? I would think. But if I ever wanted to totally fix it, if I wait a year or two and buy a screen later, and hopefully it'd be even cheaper than $50, maybe pick one up for about $25. And then by then, since it's already taken apart, I can take it to somebody to fix it, and it'd probably be less than $100 to fix, because it's already taken apart and open. Well, at that point, I could probably, I just need them to put the battery part into the motherboard so it doesn't fry it. So I could take somebody to do that and have it open and say, look, here's the battery, here's the motherboard, solder it together or put it together without frying the motherboard. And if they fry it, then they'd have to buy me a new motherboard to fix it correctly. And I can add and put everything else back together, because I just need somebody, because I'm not confident in my skills with the battery. And one guy did it with taking everything apart and then putting it back together, and it seemed fine. And then another guy did it and he unsoldered the battery from the motherboard, um, from the contacts, the little, um, I guess it's like a battery connection cable, but it's soldered on, and that's the problem because it's soldered. But the other guy who took it all apart, he just unsnapped it off on the back of the motherboard, and he didn't solder anything. So the reason one guy unsoldered the battery is because he didn't want to disassemble the motherboard off the case, and all you have to do is unscrew it, right? and on the back side of it, it's like a little plug. Um, but even here, it doesn't have a plug. It doesn't look like it's soldered to when you attach this battery. It doesn't look like it's soldered to the board. It's just pushed on there and taped on correctly. So I don't know, man. You just gotta line it up correctly, and you take off the tape and you push it down, and it's taped on. So this is the. Let me show you here. So this is the new battery, but you take off that 3M tape or that 7P tape there, and you put it. It goes under the motherboard like this. But when you take the motherboard out, you take it off and you put it down, and you push this down onto the contacts with the tape off, and that creates the. That's how it's connected on the motherboard there. So it's not even soldered. So I don't. The second video I watched where he actually left the motherboard on there without disconnecting any unsoldered this cable piece right here from the battery here, which is really dangerous because you could, if you hit the battery on either side here after you take this off, you, you'll immediately the soldering iron will immediately make these explode. I mean, they'll catch on fire. They might pop and blow. So that's why like he added heat resistant tape all along the edge here, so that if he nicked the side, it would be the tape. Yeah, crazy stuff. Crazy. Crazy. I don't know. I think I could do it. I'm pretty confident, but after I cracked the screen, it really destroyed my confidence. Let's see. It might be able to run without a battery. Most laptops okay. I read that one. They usually use a removable battery connector, even with modern MacBooks. That looks like a pressure fit connector. No soldering needed. Yeah. That's yeah. So I guess he didn't want to disassemble the back end of it because he'd cracked already. He said he had already cracked like 3 Samsung these things because of the glue. And that video was like 3 years old too. So I think yeah. And there's one kid who there's like a teenager who replaced the battery and he seemed fine. He disassembled the whole thing, but his screen was all cracked along the edge. It was like half of it was all cracked, and he's like, "Well, it's all cracked," but he I guess he put like one of those clear shields on it, which is what I'm gonna do, and then he put it all back together, and even though the screen's all cracked, it still worked. And he's like, "Yeah, it's all." He's like, he was like, he looked like he was maybe 18, maybe 20, and the screen was all nicked and cracked throughout the whole thing. But he replaced the battery and he put it back down, and I think he used super glue to glue it back in, which is fine. But the screen was all cracked. It still worked though, and it still had touch screen and the pen worked too. It looks like it's a pressure fit. Yeah. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna play this video, and this one is this guy's building an e-bike, mini e-bike trailer camper thing. Fascinated by this stuff too. Oh, music. Damn it. Music. It's music. Of course, I am 2-speed and I'm talking over it, so hopefully it won't capture it and there's no problems. Music. Oh, shut up, music. Let me mute it. Hopefully he stops playing stupid music. Oh, okay. Just music. It's a pretty cool little camper on an electric e-bike. He's making some eggs. He's making some pasta. He's got a water thing. Oh, he's Asian. He's an Asian guy. The creative channel. Oh, this is one of those like Filipino where they make like shit without talking. Oh man. Okay, well I'm not gonna watch this video because I'll watch something else. I'm not gonna. Oh, I need an Americano. Americano. Oh, look at this, honey. What's up, Mamacita? Okay, enough of that. I gave it a like. Um, anyway. Anybody watch Predator Badlands? I hear it's getting a horrible review. People are hating on it. Hating on it. Did I watch this one? Oh, okay, we'll watch this guy. This guy, what's his name? This guy's a homeless guy. Shut up, Verizon.
Hey, sorry guys, I know that I said that I would update you on me catching a train this morning.
This is Eric Comp. 42,000 subscribers. He's homeless.
This morning I might have slept in a flood zone or something. But anyway, look how muddy my tent is. And then there's all this water and stuff down here. And everything's just wet and soaked and muddy. There will be no film today. I gotta pack up this muddy tent. I got like 5 hours to do it, but then I got a 3-mile hike down to a train depot that's gonna pick me up and drop me off in Durango safely so I'll get back to civilization and start editing these videos. I really hope you enjoy my Colorado adventures because I had a ton of fun pretending to be a backpacker.
Be right back.
Back to my real life.
Well, hello, it is raining hard on the western side of the state. All the way from Rocket County down into San Juan County. We see some really heavy rainfall.
Take a look at the mountains from the lake this morning. Completely stopped there. It's raining pretty hard. It's been raining for about 9 hours. I'm still in no rush. But I would like to get out of here. But I didn't hide none of this time, so I'm just sit here. Fix everything. Look, I'm talking about all the mud splashing up on my shirt too. Look. All mud. All the time. I guess it's when it rains out sitting around and it splashes mud up. It's not nice.
Some updated rain total finally just released. Lies to 2.6 inches of rain at Coal Bank Pass in San Juan County with 2.5 inches of rain. Elk Park with 2.4 inches of rain.
Okay, y'all, we made it here to the Elk Park flag stop where I'll be able to pass the scene. Back to Durango.
And it's coming in from just southwest I'm looking at, again, a lot of rain.
But anyway, this is Thursday. Because it's raining, walking through all the grass and trees and bushes and stuff on the trail. I'm just completely soaked. And now that I kind of sick, this in this way, and it was drying my pants, but now it's all soaking wet. All over there. All over there. My feet are like flying, I'm so much.
So much rain in a short period of time.
I'm over here underneath the pine tree. I got my bag over there, but yeah, and with the bear spray, I don't know what to do with it.
This guy, the last.
This train is a tourist train, full of tourists. When it gets in, it's going to be completely full of really good fancy people, and me, dirty, haven't showered for a week, and covered in bear spray. So, you know, I can't take that bear spray onto that train. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk over here into the woods somewhere, and I'm going to empty it, and then I got a trash bag with me, I'll wrap it up in a trash bag, and then just pack it out that way. I don't know what else, if I don't do that, I would have to announce to the train as soon as he stops, like, hey, I got this bear spray, but no safety. He's like, you can't get on the train with that. So I don't know, what would you guys do with the bear spray?
Begin tonight with a disaster declaration in Southwest Colorado.
Yeah, we're ready.
Find a trash can and throw it. If not, just leave it there by the train tracks, by a tree.
This is now September, so you're forcing immediate evacuations.
Oh, here it comes. Let's run over here and see if we can get him to stop.
Why is the train? Why would it stop though?
Pick me up. It's raining.
The train's not gonna stop for you.
This is the coolest thing ever.
Is it really gonna stop for him? You gotta run and catch it. It's not gonna stop for you, bro.
Nope, they're not stopping for me. He said, sorry, it had no room.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight for Denver 7 News at 5. I'm Jacqueline. And our top story,
Oh,
rain from one
really?
side of the state to the other,
Sucks.
and the most serious impact is
Wow.
in the Mexico state line. Take a look at this video. You can see this, what looks like a hot tub floating down the creek, and there's rising creek water, trees, debris. Because of this flooding in parts of La Plata County, emergency responders
Wow.
issued an immediate evacuation order.
Haldir, have you ever fixed a Surface Pro or any like iPads and shit? Sounds like you know way more about this stuff than I do, or looked into it more. Into it too much. Just 2 videos.
So after the first train blew by me, a maintenance guy came up with like a little part thing, and I waved him down, and I'm like, tell him my thing, and I'm like, hey man, they told me they would pick me up at any time, no matter what, if I bought the ticket, they're getting me out of here. And he's like, well, did you do the secret code or whatever? I was like, what? And I was like, he's like, yeah, you gotta do this thing with your hands at your knees, like something. And I was like, no, nobody told me there was a secret code that I needed. I was like, I was standing at the stop with the ticket in my hand, leaving, isn't that enough? You know? And he's like, ah, whatever. So he rolled on, so another train came, and I literally got, so I went back, I'm standing over here getting dry, and the burning goes down. Well, then the train comes, so I gotta go stand out in the rain. And I'm doing my little dance now this time. So, and he blows by me too. So I have no idea how this train stop thing works. I don't recommend it. Muller's Pass, I could have walked out in the wilderness. There was I don't know, about a half mile back in the woods. You could have walked up to Muller's Pass or come to the train stop. And of course I had my ticket, so I'm going to get to the train stop. But I could have made it out to Route 550 here on the western slope already and hitched back to Durango. But I paid for the ticket too. Why would I have to do that? It doesn't make no sense why that lady would have told me that I can get on it any train. She said any day, any train. I at least came on the same day. I'm here the same day. I thought I did good. I don't know. It's very frustrating. I need to calm down, but it's hard to calm down when you just don't have any control over. How can people not have sympathy either? It's pouring rain. I'm standing here with the ticket in my hand. They just blow right by. That's not a flag stop, man. Man, this is really miserable right now. This is really like patience testing kind of weather. It's raining that hard all day. Whew. And it is cold. Cold and wet. All right, y'all, my life has become just standing here underneath this tarp. It's in the 40s, and it's even wet underneath the pine tree. I allowed myself to get more wet than I should have. And I'm really cold, so I'm kind of doing these like just body weight squats to try to get some blood pumping. It's still raining really, really hard. I put my bag underneath this little table thing here. Hunker down under the tarp. Oh my goodness, I'm so cold. So cold. I should not have gotten this wet. I should have pulled the tarp out hours ago. Instead of messing with things I was getting on the tree. I'm wet.
There for nearly 350 homes. No injuries reported, but the waters are still rising, and crews are asking volunteers to fill sandbags. They're warning people to stay away from unstable creek banks, and they're telling drivers, go slowly if you see debris or mud on the roads.
Abruptly, that is where I stopped filming for the day. I was hiding underneath my tarp, and the rain was coming down. At the time, I had no idea that this is the flood of the century happening around me. I didn't have access to a weather forecast for a week at this point. The train conductor absolutely knew that it was a historic storm because I'm sure part of his daily routine is to check weather forecasts, so he knew that the tropical storm was blowing in over top of me. I didn't get picked up by the first train or the second train, but of course I did get picked up eventually. It was the fifth train that eventually stopped to pick me up. And in fact, it was the same guy that yelled not enough room as he was coming back down the other way. That was the train that finally stopped and picked me up. And as you can see, we're safe, and now we're in the desert. T-shirt weather, life is still good. That was an epic experience in the mountains, and I timed it perfectly. As a late season trip, we got to see a little bit of snow, we got to see the change in leaves, and there was a historic storm at the end. I was not even going to release that footage. I had no idea at the time that this was a once-in-a-century storm happening around me, and I didn't have access to the weather forecast for a week at this point. But what an epic story, and I'm glad I made it out on that day, because if I wouldn't have made it out on that day, they ended up closing the train line like the very next day. So yeah, we made it out, we're safe, and we're chilling in the desert. So obviously it feels great to be out in the mountains and in the desert, but this is definitely not my comfort zone. I saw a tarantula for the first time the other day, and I squealed like a pig. I'm not even kidding, it scared me so much. I looked up, it was right there in front of me. So I took a picture of it, obviously, but yeah, there's like scorpions, and, but I don't even know what it is, man, but all the plants are prickly, and I don't know, there's ants everywhere. I don't know if that's like an all-winter thing, too. I'm gonna have to go with red fire ants all winter. My first time ever winter in the desert, and I wish I had a better channel update for you guys at this time, but really I have no idea what I'm doing here in the desert. In fact, I looked at a weather map, and in like Phoenix and places beyond that, Tucson and other places, it's still really, really hot. It's like 90 degrees during the day. And I live in a tent, so I can't live in a tent 90 degrees, so we're in the desert, but we're not all the way in the desert yet. I have some cabbing to do, but I'm getting emails from a company that wants to send me an e-bike, which maybe I could strap like a new Eddie power tank to the back of it and put some solar on it, and then cruise through the desert on an e-bike with solar power. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but they are trying to give me one for free. But I am homeless and I don't have an address, but I think I could probably afford a box at one of those like UPS stores or something like that, and then I can work with this marketing team, and they really want to send me an e-bike. They sent me like 2 or 3 emails now. Maybe that's what I do this winter. What would you guys do? I have no idea what I'm doing.
Do it. Do it. Get the e-bike.
90-degree weather, sunshine all day.
Get the e-bike.
Drop down in Phoenix and Tucson and beyond. But yeah, maybe we'll get an e-bike. Leave a comment down below. Is that a good idea or not? It would be fitting to end this video with a big old-fashioned thank you. This past month on YouTube has been my best month ever, and it's because you watch my videos all the way to the end. You subscribe, you interact, leave comments, hit the thumbs up. You guys are the absolute best fans on YouTube. And finally, a big, huge thank you and shout out to James, who sent me $250 through Venmo for a night in a hotel, he said. Well, thank you so much, James. And we're lucky because here in the desert of Arizona, we can get 5 nights. 5 nights in the hotel for $250. Thank you so much. And I have received many donations.
Wow.
The one that James gave me. Thank you to every other person as well who sent a Venmo or $8 super thanks. I see each one. Thank you so much. And you guys will have to tune in again. Let's see how I make it out to the fire in the desert. Until next video, smile your way through the day.
Smile your way through the day, guys. That's what I say. Hell yeah. Stay positive. Smile your way through the day. Unless you're John Malin, well then, you might have to smile your way through Graham Nolan. Oh shit. Hey Courtney, what's going on? How are you? Yo, I like the eyes, her eyes. Well, thank you. I like her eyes too. And I'm assuming you're actually talking about her eyes and not her tits as eyes. Oh my god. But I like those eyes too. They're big. Big, wide open eyes. Good lord. Let's see. It's 4:25 in the morning. Are you a night owl too? Like how's your night shift type of person? Courtney? Always out partying, going to clubs, listening to the music, the jams, out there in the world, participating. Oh my god, it's Misty Mountain Girl. She's so funny. I love Misty Mountain Girl. Drunk Ruck March with Luhan. And then we got Victoria Rose. She bought herself a van. She's moving on, getting away from that beater guy. A guy who would beat her, trying to manipulate her. Fell in love with some Euro trash. Come on, Victoria Rose, you know better. You can't trust men. They just want you for one thing, and one thing only. Your beautiful smile. That's what I'd want you for. Beautiful smile. Give me a smile, girlie. Oh shit, there's a lot of chat. Let it chat. Courtney chatting away. Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up. Audi. I don't want to hear about your Audi car. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Just like horse son. I don't care. Nomad Sons. Oh, I haven't seen Travel Bean in forever. They had a baby. She had a baby. They're in the U.S. now. What is happening with this? 18 hours ago, they have 380,000 subscribers. They're winners in my book. They're British and they travel the world. And they just had a baby, or she had a baby about maybe a year or two ago. Let's see. Let me get back to all the winners over here on the YouTubes. Courtney, Fellowship of Oddballs. She says. She says hi. I was gonna say I promise I'm looking at her eyes. And she continues further with, it's 3:25 here, but yeah, I don't sleep at night. Hypervigilance, unfortunately. Hypervigilance, she says. Good Fortune 500 word there, hypervigilance. Hypervigilance, like you're scared of the dark. I'm afraid of the night, so I will become the night. Let's see, I'm at Burger King in the parking lot right now, feeding my dog a plain burger. Your Burger King's open at 3:25 in the morning? Sounds like my past life, Jesus. Oh my God, it's terrible, terrible. I hope, yeah, I'll pray for you. I don't know what to say to that. That's horrible. That's horrible. But of course, if you ask my ex thingamabobber, she'd say, "Oh, he was manipulative. It was all him. He was a dirtbag. He didn't love me. He didn't want to take care of me. He didn't buy health insurance for me and my daughter, his stepdaughter. He didn't give us what we needed, buy us a home, buy us a vehicle. He didn't. It wasn't him. He didn't provide health insurance and pay for the dogs to go to the vet. And we didn't have 7 dogs because he wanted them. It's because I wanted them. Come on, man. I'm a man. I don't need dogs. I could do with 1 and I'd be fine. I don't need 7. Come on now. Oh, man. And then, of course, when they passed away, I'm not the one who had a mental breakdown over a pet. Because I'm a man. Don't get me wrong. I love my dog. I love the dogs. Our pets. I mean, I was actually a little bit more moved when our mutual is not a parakeet. What do they call a little finch? A little finchy? Parakeet finch? Finch parakeet? We had one. His name was Max, and I was kind of really sad when he died. Like that kind of moved me because he was such a good little bird. I mean, he was so cool. But I mean, that was my ex's pet first, and as I came into their lives, but he really liked me. Little Max, it was awesome. But then, I mean, I was really kind of sad when my pet Chihuahua, Little Sir, died. He was an applehead Chihuahua. that magically appeared in our yard out of nowhere and stayed there. And we took him in. It was going to get cold the next day, and we kept him out in the front yard for one night. And he was such a good dog, man. He was such a, like, for being a Chihuahua, he was a really good freaking dog. I was kind of sad about that one too, but I mean, pets, animals are not people, and you should not choose a pet over a person, even if it's the shittiest person. Unfortunately, I mean, I hate to say that, but human beings are unfortunately a little more valuable. I mean, I would think, you know. But I mean, if you can save them both, great. But if you have to pick one or the other, I mean, obviously pick the person. I mean, unless they're like a, you know, Adolf or something, then you don't pick them. You know, pick the pet. But geez, I find that fascinating. Some people are going to say, no, you pick the pet. It's your pet. You don't know the other person. Oh my God, that's not how it should be. He's like, but he's my best friend. I've had him for 20 years. Yeah, but people are a little bit more important, maybe. Maybe. I could. Maybe I'm dumb. I don't know. What do I know? I just play an idiot on the internet. I don't, and I don't like the way people talk about pets on the internet or on YouTube, or if, you know, showing off their pets to garner sympathies and views. Look at my pet. Look at my pet. You know? I don't know. I think there's a lot of illegal pet usage. Quit petting your pet on the streams for the views. Unless she's an ethot, you know, then pet her all you want. Oh my God, it's terrible. Why are you so terrible? Okay, I just need 2 lines, 3 lines, and I'm done. And then drop the blacks here. Let's see, what else do we got here? Burger King, Jesus, haha. Okay, no more comments. But thank you for the comments. Let me play this. Travel Beans. Haven't watched them in forever.
Every single year, because there's no better place in the world for a road trip, and we love it so much that we even bought our own camper van, which we keep out there. But it's now been over 2 years since we've been out to the US, and the truth is, we've been scared to go back. In this video, we are going to talk about the real reason why we haven't been back, as well as share some exciting news about what we have planned.
So our campervan journey in the US started with Frank. Oh, poor Frank. Look at him here. We thought we were going to have so many memories with him until this happened. And we didn't have a camper anymore. And then thanks to you guys and our insurance, we were able to get this brand new campervan, Phoenix, who rose from the flames. Took us to Michigan and all the way across to Colorado, where we left it in Denver.
And we love Phoenix. She made all our US campervan dreams come true. And our US campervan nightmares. Our trips in Phoenix haven't always gone exactly to plan. We've had our fair share of infestations, which haven't been so fun.
But we also had so many ups as well, and it's such a beautiful campervan. Last time we visited with our 3-month-old son, and we left it in storage in Denver for a couple of years. And then since then, our friends Eric and Alison from the Endless Adventure have gone and picked it up and driven it all the way to Texas, to their land, where it is currently waiting for us.
And we are very excited to announce that we have booked our flights, and we are going to be heading to Texas.
The Beans are coming back to the US, guys.
Oh, they're coming to Texas. I'd love.
With my wife, with my son. We will be going to
I'd love to meet them.
Texas with friends in just
I've always wanted to meet other YouTubers. Like real YouTubers. I don't think I'm a real YouTuber, so.
And I think for us, the US road trip really has
been anybody with 100,000 subscribers be
before our son came into our lives,
crazy to be.
We had such a passion for it, didn't we? We absolutely loved it.
But like everything that I loved in my life, I pushed it away. And I pushed van life away for a little while as our son was growing up.
Yeah, but I feel like we are now ready to share that love and that joy with him. And I think that he's old enough now that it's going to be like unlocking a whole new level of fun when it comes to van life.
I can't wait to be out there just on those endlessly long roads of different landscape changing all the time. The craziest foods I've ever seen put onto a plate and then into my mouth. I can't wait for it all.
I feel like now that it's booked, I can allow myself to get really excited about going. And I've been finding myself sort of tapping into the feeling, like the vibe of what it's going to be like. I can picture myself inside the van, like cooking us lunch or something, while you guys are playing outside some epic park up, which is completely free because the food knocking out there is just insanely good.
The feeling of freedom out there is just unparalleled, and they obviously call it the land of the free for a reason. And things like the national parks, going to the national parks out there filled me with so much life, and I love it so much.
Yeah.
And in the past when we've gone there, trying to go to every national park, and then they changed the rules that YouTubers weren't allowed to film there. But since we've been away, they changed the rules again, and I believe we can film there again. But we can go to national
I'm so
parks again.
confused, you guys. I'm not sure if I trust that we can film, because by the time we film it, that's when we're not allowed to again. I'll tell you what I'm really excited about is that we're going.
Oh, did they change it back? You can film now?
Some people might say it's over the
I
top.
need to look that
The
up.
version of me would have said it's over the top, but this current 37-year-old version of me that has a little top that loves over the top. So we're going to be there for Thanksgiving and some of the Christmas period as well.
I cannot wait. I'm really excited. I'm going to eat my body weight in pumpkin pie.
And I'm going to try candied yams.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we will actually be there for Thanksgiving. What do we need to do for Thanksgiving dinner? We need to figure this out. Can somebody leave in the comments? Is there a good restaurant to have Thanksgiving dinner? Is that a big no-no? You don't have Thanksgiving dinner at a restaurant. I don't know.
Maybe there's a random Texas family that wants to host Thanksgiving.
Let us know down in the comments.
And then let us film it.
Yeah.
Someone in Austin, Texas.
We'd like to take a moment to talk about today's video sponsor, Rosetta Stone, who we also have a fantastic discount for. We've been brushing up on our Italian so that when we're out in Sicily, we can chat to locals, order at restaurants, and generally just feel a little bit less touristy. And Rosetta Stone has honestly been the easiest way to do that. What is awesome about Rosetta Stone is that it's fully immersive. It shows you words and images in your new language so that your brain can connect them naturally. No endless vocab lists or rote memorizing. It's how you'd learn if you were there in real life.
Oh my God, is this a paid promotion? Do I get funds for it too? Oh my God, I'm gonna talk over this and shut. They're not paying me to play your ad. Oh shit. Is it over yet? She's done talking. I used to love watching this channel, but I guess they hadn't done a whole lot. They've been raising their kid the last year or so, I guess. She's finished.
If you want to have this deal, make sure you check out our link, which we will leave right in the top of the description.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, you.
Excited to be going back to the US, but also I want to tell you about the truth about why we haven't been back for a couple of years.
Yes, it has been like one of these things that we've wanted to do for so long, but something's been stopping us constantly, and we've just been really scared to book it, to be honest.
And there's so many reasons for this, and I think one of the main reasons, which people following us for a long time will probably know, but we maybe haven't talked about in depth about how much it really subconsciously affected us. But with our cameraman Frank catching fire and us having a little son, personally I can't get out of my mind what the whole experience would be like if our son was there as well, and how traumatizing that would have been for him. And now having seen what can happen to cameramans and can happen so quickly,
yeah, it's terrible,
I can't shake that memory, and in turn it does feel like a dangerous situation, and that has definitely been, at least in the back of my mind, and it's been one of the main reasons why I haven't wanted to go back.
Yeah, I mean, that experience affected us way more than I think we realised at the time as well. We didn't give enough weight, I think, to the experience. Like, it all just happened so quickly, and then before we knew it, we were back home, and then booking more flights out to go and buy our new camper van, and it was like a whirlwind. So yeah, that's definitely been, I think, a part of the emotional reason why we haven't been quick to book a flight out to the US again. Another reason we've been scared to go out there is, we'll be completely honest with you guys, travelling with our son has not been exactly as we thought it would be. We had a really wonderful trip with him when he was about 3 months old out in the US, and it was lovely, wasn't it? But he was tiny, and he wasn't moving. And we feel as though we have the most active child on the planet. He just loves running around, being outdoors, climbing. He's so busy and active all the time. And if you don't have your eyes on him, you're screwed. So the thought of being on a plane and doing a 10-hour plus travel day with him, to be honest, it's under the count, hasn't it?
And plus, on the other side of it is in a small confined space with him, and then just a lot of hard work, and not very relaxing, and not the trip and the experience that we wanted to have.
And I just feel like it's not fair on him. Well, it hasn't been fair on him, because up until this point, when you can't have a conversation and explain things to him because the communication skills aren't quite there, but he's wanting to move around all the time, the idea of strapping him down for 10 hours in a metal tube just seems so unfair.
But then we have learned as parents that it feels like our children might get software updates, an iOS update, and our son's newest update means that he's ready for this. And I can't wait to show him that. I know he's going to love America, he's going to love the people, he's going to love just all the things that he can see in the nature. I can't wait to show him.
I think he couldn't be more ready, and it seems to have happened overnight as well. So it's really exciting. Like, his communication is there, so we can explain to him what's going on. He has the capacity to be able to sit still a little bit longer nowadays. He can tell us what he wants and needs, which is really, really lovely, and definitely something they need when it's 10 hours. So yeah, we are really excited to go and experience the US as a family of 3 before we turn into a family of 4.
If you want to follow our journey in the US, subscribe and let us know down in the comments where in Texas should we go.
Yes.
And if you're interested in Rosetta Stone, check out the link down in the description below. And nothing left to say. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Peace out.
I think what happened is they were running out of money, and they need to get back on the YouTube grind to make that money. Yeah. You make videos, get back on the grind, and when you have lean beef Patty going out on a motorcycle ride, yeah, lean beefy baby, I love her. She's awesome, and she can kick your ass. I love that about her. Yeah, when you have 380,000 subscribers, make a couple of videos, and you'll be rich again. No problem. No problem. Let's see, so far they got 6,000 likes on that video. 58,000 views. 58,000 views. So what that's like, every 1,000 is like $100. Is that right, roughly? So it's like $5,800 for one video. Is that And they did an ad, so that sounds about right? So they probably made another 2,000 off that ad, the promotion. Maybe I'm overestimating. Overestimating. But there was like roughly $100 for every 1,000. Oh, it might be $100 for every 10,000 views. So if they made $100, if they made $580 so far on roughly on that one video. That's not a lot. That sucks. Well, they probably made it $2,000 on that ad though, or at least $1,000, or maybe even $800. So if you're at 800, so $1,300 for a video. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Lean beefy, baby.
We're back. Round 2. Motorcycle vlog. Today,
Oh, hold on. Slow down, sugar pie. Hold on. Sweetums, hold on. Sweet thing, chicken wang. Anybody else a fan of lean beef patty? She's pretty fucking badass. 2.85 million subscribers. One of you guys out there, one of the two of you has to be a fan. 2.8 million subscribers. Shit.
We're back. Round 2. Motorcycle vlog. Today I think we're gonna go to the mountains. Not been
24,000 views. 14 hours.
been to the mountains in a good long while, so might get lost going there. But
what the hell is going on with my video?
Malik. Oh, Malik.
Putting on the helmet, making sounds like it's. She's having a hard time putting it on. It's all bullshit. She could put that helmet on easily. Easily. Man, she's so freaking
They're not
ripped.
gloves this time. They're not the right kind of gloves. Let's just one step at a time. Please. And we're off. Here, before we enter the...
Only thing that sucks about chick bodybuilder type chicks, and she's like super fit, right? Is the boobies, they stay small, get shrunken.
We are approaching. This to me, it...
Because they have no fat, right? So even the boobies, they get deflated.
is like the scene of Southern California. I don't know what other
Which
people
is
think.
got an amazing tush. Like she's ripped. She probably
but
fucking rock hard.
Maybe it's because this is...
All muscle and shit. Doing all those squats. Lean beef patty
Last week I did
squats.
where I was married.
Oh my god, my computer's having a hard time. It's overheating. Too many YouTube videos. Too many videos. It's because I have a bunch of tabs open with videos and shit. I'm trying to eliminate some.
In this video, I think I'm going to give you like some story times about
Story times, guys.
motorcycle stories. But this is our first location. So,
Man,
yeah,
this
we got
video
here
looks like shit, too.
pretty quick. I didn't even think we were coming up on it, but we got here. So let's see it.
Oh shit, 14%. Okay, we're almost done. Let me plug this phone
Okay,
in.
so I'm here at the destination, which is this restaurant and bar.
Lean beef patty, baby.
Didn't realize it's going to take me this way. Google Maps.
You failed me, Google Maps. Once again. Foiled. Okay, let's, what is going on here? I need to find a shorter video to start closing some of this shit down. Too many videos. Too many videos. Videos killed the video star. Videos killed the video star. Oh, lean beef. Lean beefy, baby. Okay, let's see if this one will play. We'll get back to lean beefy in just a second.
In this video,
We're going to look at our 2 budget AR pistols that I've been testing here recently. Going to do kind of like
This is
final review and give you
the Cobra 49, the Cobra.
on them and whether or not they're worth buying at their price point. But before that, if you could please.
I mean, he's talking about the pew pews. Google, it's a video I'm watching. It's nothing live. This is he's got 26,000 subscribers. Really like him. He's a good YouTuber, pew pew guy.
Weapons much like this. This is a pistol. This is classified as a handgun. Okay, the jawbone, the G4
The jawbone. That's a good PCC.
Because the price point.
Yeah.
Different brands. You know, you go up there
Is
with,
it 400, 450, or is it?
These are right at 1K. All right, so to get something down under half a K, you know, that's decent. Okay, it's a big gun. There are a couple other brands, the Blade, and there was another one similar to this. People back
Under a K? I thought they were going for 450.
And the price point on this is still, they're still available at the price point when I first got this a few months ago. Was talking about. They're still around, they're still available at the price point.
Well, tell me the price point.
It was interesting. I kind of like the practicality of this. Okay.
Last time I checked, they're either 450. I'd be surprised if they're 350.
And also, while here we review this site, next site I got off Amazon, very inexpensive, and it's worth trying on this 9mm pistol. Okay. You know, all in all, going over it, this gun is functioning. In other words, for when you shoot it and ejecting, it's not jammed or nothing. This gun is worked flawlessly, with the exception of the bolt hold open mechanism. Now, when I first got it, it worked. After about 110 rounds, it stopped working. Why? I don't know. The little finger is polymer and spring-loaded, and you know, it comes up through this complex mechanism. It needs to hold the bolt open, and no matter what I've done, nothing is broken. Everything is still in there. It doesn't work. So that's about the only complaint I have, other than when you go to operate this, because of its compact size, because it's a blowback operated AR style system. This has pretty rugged spring and buffer here. So for me to grab this little actuated handle and get it to go all the way with my disability is kind of tough. It would probably be what I do. Okay. And like I said, other than the bolt hold open failing on me, okay, no issues with this firearm at all. And this one does have an aluminum upper and a very heavily internal metal section that holds the buffer tube, and it kind of goes into the frame and goes where your rear takedown pin is going through the metal. Okay. And the upper is metal. And the polymer is pretty heavy. It's heavier than your standard AR type of polymer loader. So I believe this gun probably would have durability.
The pew pews.
Over time. Then I've had a little bit of confidence in it. The only other thing, and the reason I'm not going to test the other guns, is the practicality of this firearm compared to something like this. Okay. Yes, little pistol caliber carbines are nice, but when it comes into practicality, a lot of people say for home defense, self-defense, or whatever, you know, a pistol like this I can carry on my person, or this kind of, you know, concealable, especially with a heavy coat on or something, or this handgun, you kind of can't do that, you know. And even though it's fun to shoot, it's an interesting type of firearm. The practicality of having this, as compared to some sort of a carbine with a 16-inch barrel, you know, to get you up close range out to a distance in a pistol caliber. Okay, so having them shortened up like this, and then, like I said, a vast majority of them, especially from different manufacturers.
I got one of them ARP pew pews, the PCC,
And that's a little bit more difficult than a rifle.
little 9mm.
But at the price point, like I said in the original video,
Made it myself too.
this is fantastic.
One of those 80%ers,
Other than the
like
one malfunctioning of the bolt hold open,
thingamabobbers.
the wear on it is good. Functioning is good.
It's
And yes,
great.
with
I
practice, it's
freaking
not
love
like
it.
disability.
It's
These
good.
firearms are
It's
so
good.
difficult to me hitting. It isn't because the gun is inaccurate or not functioning. It's
It's
just,
good.
for me, it's difficult to hang on to these short firearms. And the other one we have is our American Tactical Omnimax. Now this here,
I have
is
one of
a
those too.
5.56. Another gun. This gun has function flawlessly. You know, it works, it functions, it hasn't jammed or done anything on me. The only thing is being polymer construction. It does get a lifetime warranty. I've noticed that there's some wear. After a few hundred rounds, it's got some wear on it. It did come with flip-up sights. And that's kind of important because when I tried to put this holographic sight on there, it's another one. I bought several of them. I did a video on it. This was the mid-10 sight. So you can look it up. I did a video where I said it failed. What happened with this sight is trying to dial it in. This thing's acted up since I got it, so it's probably defective to begin with, but I can get it to work when I fiddle with the battery compartment and everything, get it going. When I mounted this onto this pistol, the shock and the vibration being mounted on this little short gun.
Yep. I've had that issue too with a shitty red dot. Yeah. It's fucking boom.
It can handle being on a rifle. I guess the action is not as violent as this one. And the only thing is, you can see
trying to get it sighted in on this. It's way off on the base. I couldn't hit them, so I did not take time to sight it on a rifle because I'm going to have a video where I compare the accuracy of the 3-bladed rifles I have, and I'm putting a different type of sight on it because I'm going to sight it in at 50, go out maybe to 100, 200 yards, so I'm mounting a different, more expensive style of sight on these firearms.
Get yourself a hollow
Because
sun.
it is 100% polymer, and this company did kind of have a bad rap about this. They do give a lifetime warranty on it, where if this receiver cracks or fails over time. There are people who have these firearms and say they've got thousands of rounds for them, they're happy with them. There's people that won't touch them with a 10-foot pole. I myself had my doubts. There was somebody who did an honest review of one of these ATI, it was a rifle, that he said he had it for years, and the round count got up to somewhere a little over 3,000 before he started to see problems with cracks in that in the lower receiver and such, to where there were issues. The price point on this, okay, compared to getting an AR pistol, the price point's a bit different. That was the key benefit of this thing, is you could get this at a price point that was substantially lower than what aluminum frame.
Yeah, back in the day, I got one for $350.
That gap with the slump and the excess and AR-15 market right now is bottomed out. If you catch some flash sales from PSA, they have aluminum pistols that are almost to the price point, if not exactly the same. So your price point advantage of going with polymer kind of is gone. You know, you still can buy a full-length rifle, polymer rifle from ATI for less than any AR. Probably the least expensive AR rifle you can find if you catch a sale. It would be under, 2 C notes, 200 units. Actually,
Really? 200? Holy shit.
50. You got something like a
Man,
Anderson or the other two I have.
I don't care.
I think
Cheaper the better.
I forget the name of the other company. They were all pretty much the same.
They're all pretty much the same, yep.
So, would I recommend buying one of these? I'm going to say, because of the wear and what I experienced with this, I don't believe the durability is in this type of firearm. Okay, some people argue that point. It is an interesting gun. What this, with my inability to hold steady, I cannot hit anything with this. So the practical use of this, okay, another thing is the pistol. This is supposed to be a brace. You're not supposed to be kind of shouldering it or whatever. It's not, even if you do, it's not that sturdy. So the practicality of this gun here is, for me, no. I mean, doesn't mean it's bad. Doesn't mean you shouldn't get it, but I kind of can't because of the durability, and I say this is blind for myself. Kind of would not recommend it just because of the power of the frame. Okay. But functionality, it didn't miss a beat. This gun did, I have to take it back. This gun did not like my reloads. My reload 223s did not work in this rifle, and they don't work in the Anderson. But other than that, any factory ammo I put into this, 100% function. Alright guys, so there you go. That's going to be it for the pistols. That's my advice on them. They're going to probably go into storage. With winter coming, I'm not going to fool around with these anymore, or do any more work with them, or just go out and just keep firing them and tell you, well, I got 800, 900 rounds. I'm going to do a thing on ammo. Ammo, even though it's low, ammo for these guns is about $50 each, okay? So that's a 50-cent piece whenever you yank on the trigger, okay? There's something, and I have some more testing with the rifles. So that's my take on it. Thank you, and stay tuned.
And this guy's channel has been blowing up too. 26,000. Ooh, let's see, we got Boondock. Easy method. How to make potassium nitrate rocket fuel. Okay, well, let's close some tabs. Let's get back to the lean beef, Patty. Lean beef.
This was a new way for me, new path. I just took freeway the whole time. So I guess we're going to see the candy on the way back.
This is the inside of the
What the hell?
bar. As you can see, it is very decorated with lovely pictures of what I'm assuming is patrons or regular. It is giving very heavy Harley Davidson / cruiser vibes, but all bikers are welcome. And if you don't have a bike, you can also come and park your car in the lot and enjoy live music on the weekends and fresh air in the mountains. And look at the bathroom! Yeah.
All right, so here I am.
God, she did some really good makeup today. She's learning. She's glowing up her makeup game. Lean beefy. You looking good, girl.
No, this is like a classic biker.
I find her more interesting now that I know she rides a motorcycle. I don't know why I didn't think she wouldn't ride a motorcycle. Because she's like a gym rat, you know?
Quite a few here at the moment.
She's not an e-thought either. Well, is she? I don't think no, she's not an
It's
e-thought.
crazy because it's Tuesday.
She doesn't do the e-thoughttery. She does cosplay, though, a little bit. But it's not a thing like she regularly does. And she doesn't cosplay slutty. She cosplays like badass. I think she did I think she's done like Chun-Li, but not a slutty Chun-Li. She's doing like I think she did like the gym one. And then she did some other anime thing. An anime character. Yeah. But she's not the e-thottery type. She's just the fitness type. And not that there isn't crossover, because there is fitness e-thottery types too.
Pixie camera. I had no idea it was gonna look like this, so it might not be preferable, but let me know what you guys think. Generally speaking, what's on the right hand side is what's in front of me, and what's on the left hand side is
Sorry, it's having
what's behind me.
problems.
And every once in a while, the camera will like go to the middle. I don't understand the way it works yet, but hopefully I'll get around to it. In the meantime, because
Sorry, it's so
you
frustrating.
might not be preferable, I will now begin the story times. Story time number 1. One of the very few times that I ever,
Let me see if I can fix this. Come on now, what's happening?
by somebody else's presence who wasn't a family member, which, like I mentioned in the last video, is very rare for me to do on rides. It was this friend that I knew from the gym, and they rode a Harley, and their pipes were custom pipes. Maybe you've heard the saying before, loud pipes save lives. I think that's actually been disproven, and loud pipes, they might save your life, but more or less speaking, what's going to save your life is being vigilant. Being vigilant and praying that there's no crazies on the road. What loud pipes will actually get you, at least in this area, specifically along the coast, is a big fine. And when I was on this ride with this person, they got 2 fines. They got 2 tickets in one ride. We were riding near the beach, where we know that city has noise limits, and a officer of the police pulled up, said, "Hey, buddy, what's going on with your pipes?" Ticketed. Then I said, "Dude, you better get out of here. You better freaking skedaddle." And then on this person's way back, apparently they got another ticket. So let that be a lesson to the wise or the unwise. Augmented pipes may or may not actually be your friend. You'll sound loud and cool and zippy and scare everybody around you and set off alarms. And you'll also, coolness comes at a price. I think Beyonce said that. Next story time. The story of when I ran out of gas on the freeway. Now, this has not happened on this bike. This bike, a lot of people are asking what kind of bike it is. This is a Triumph Street Twin. However, this is not my first bike. This is actually the 4th bike that I've ridden. My other bikes were much older. This bike, I love it because there's a part of it that tells you, it's like a gas gauge that tells you how many miles you have left before you run out of gas. Now, my other bikes were older. They did not have that. What they did have, luckily for me, was a reserve tank, which is basically like an emergency amount of gas that will get you like a mile or 2 so you can get to the gas station. But anyway, so I was riding at night on the freeway, as one does, and my bike stalled, and I was like, oh my god, no way. And I had to pull over, and it was pretty freaky, and then I made it to the gas station. So that unfortunately happened to me more than one time. So that tells you a lot about me as a person, I guess. Next story, even worse. I ran out of oil. Now, oil and gas are different. If you don't know that, I'm telling you now, your car takes both oil and gas. That's why you need to change your oil periodically, and you fuel gas much more frequently. Anyway, I was unaware of this, so I figured it out, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go get oil right now, because I need it. So I went to get it. I'm on my way back. My bike dies on the freeway! Unfortunately for me, there is no oil reserve, so I was stranded. I walked my bike from the freeway to where I needed to be. It was like a 3-mile walk. Now, luckily that's not that long, but it was quite the doozy, and of course, nobody stopped to help me, because why would anybody do that? Not that I'm blaming anyone else, that's only my fault, and they couldn't have helped me anyway. So, lesson to be learned, make sure you're paying attention to your oil. Before the next story, I'm going to show you guys a little something, maybe a little lesson to those who have seen it and don't know what it means. You may have seen when bikers pass each other on the road, they'll give a little hand signal. It's like a little peace sign, usually pointed downward. This is just a little act of camaraderie and kind of be like, hey, I see you, ride safe. It means something along the lines of like, keep the wheels down. And keeping the wheels down pretty much means don't fall. So that's what that means. It's also just kind of like a greeting. So that's kind of nice and creates a sense of community against bikers. If you're a biker and you don't do that, I would understand, because sometimes it's not safe to do that. Like, you need to lock in and keep both your hands on the wheel, the proverbial wheel, of course. It's not a wheel on the bike, it's the handlebars, but you get what I'm saying. Anyway, ride safe out there, fellow bikers. Time for the next story.
Ride safe.
You know, a time, multiple times actually. Pop, my dad. I'm so sorry if you're watching this and you didn't know about this, but I have fallen before. I have laid down my bike. I think maybe 3 times. 2 of which were not very intense. It was pretty much I was just like getting out of a parking spot, and the parking spot was kind of tricky, and my bike was too heavy, and I just tipped over and I fell. I believe one time my friends were watching me. I mean, they weren't even really my friends. They were more like situational friendship. You know what I mean? And they were like, "Wow, Patricia, you're so cool on your bike," and then I freaking fell over the parking lot. So, you know, it happens to the best of us. Just make sure it doesn't happen in extreme cases, I guess. Now I'm just pulling over pretty much to switch the camera because I wanted to switch the camera for a little bit. I think the consensus was that the other view was better, but there was a car riding the entire time through this canyon, and I'm the type of person that I mean, hopefully they don't hit me, you know, hopefully they're not like angry, but I was going the speed limit, so I'm not gonna speed up just because you're in a rush. Just, I don't know, start earlier. We're all going the speed limit when I'm on the road. And with that being said, I will give some words of wisdom that my father imparted upon me, as he was the person who, well, basically I convinced him that I need a motorcycle, because he rode a motorcycle for most of his life. It's actually super cool. Maybe one day I'll show you guys. He still has the bike that he's had from like childhood, so that's pretty epic. But he's a very safe rider, so I definitely get a lot of my riding mentality from him. Like, you can see here, I'm entering the freeway, and there was a line, and I was like, I think a lot of people would probably just skip the line, but I'm gonna wait in the line. So I waited in the line. Anyway, one thing that he tells me every time before I go for a ride is, remember, I don't know, start earlier. We're all. My father imparted a super cool. Maybe one day. I'm the type of person that. Switch the camera for a little bit. I think the consensus was that the other view was better.
Oh, I didn't see any of this. It's not even playing the video. I don't know what.
The entire time through this canyon.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
He still has.
What's up, Dennis? What are those? What's up, buddy? Trying to finish this art. Just for the
I think a lot of people would skip the line, but I'm gonna wait in the line. So I waited in the line. Anyway, one thing that he tells me every time before I go for a ride is, remember, you're invisible. And this is something that I live by on the road, because too often I'll see bikers willy-nilly being like, everyone's looking at me, I'm so cool, yeah, whatever, they all see me. They don't see you. Nobody sees you. You need to see yourself and be vigilant. Anyway, that's it for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!
Yes. You are invisible on a motorcycle. You have to watch more than... Yes. Absolutely, man. People in cars don't see you, hear you. Unless you're right beside them or in front of them, they don't see you. If you're not right beside them or in front of them, if you're slightly behind them, like the driver, they don't see you, man. It's being on a motorcycle, you have to be vigilant. You have to be aware. Yeah, man. If you ride a motorcycle, you understand. But there's nothing like riding a motorcycle, man. Especially, you know, not that you have to go fast, but, you know, doing 30, 40 miles per hour on a crotch racket does feel pretty good. And much less, I mean, going 60, 70, I mean, shish. You probably want to die. I mean, it's cool and all, but, you know, I'm happy going just 50, you know, 45, 50 on a motorcycle. It's, yeah, it's pretty rad. But yeah, I hate driving on a highway on a motorcycle, unless it's like an empty night, middle of the night type thing. Nobody's out there. You just rip it. But of course, the little motorcycle I have, it barely does 55 miles. I think the top speed is maybe 60 miles an hour, 62. I think I've got it up to 62 was the most I got it up to. It won't even do the speed limit of 75 on the highway. But I ain't got to do. It's such a small, light little 250 bike. It can't do that. But I got to fix the. It's got a flat. I'm thinking about fixing it and doing some moto vlogging. See if I can get any traction on my personal channel with some of that. Okay, the video's over. Totally. Let me close this down. Go to the next one. Go to the next one. Misty Mountain Girl. We really like her. She's awesome. Oh, I think I finished everything. Let's see. This is done. I hit all the blacks. And I was gonna try to work on this Dr. Masterpiece, but I think I'm pretty tired. I'm actually ready to kind of crash out, to be honest. I'll scan this in tomorrow. Most of this hair is black, but I'm gonna watercolor it dark gray, and it looks weird because that one strand is black. Damn it. I don't like that. I don't like that. Here, what if I color this in black? Let's drop some black in here. Damn it! I don't like it. Damn it. Damn it, Denise. Denise, damn it. What's going on with you, Dennis? What are those? What are those? Those are hoes. What are those? Alright, I think that should be okay. Let's see. Let's see what Misty Riding Hood, little Riding Hood.
So it's story time.
What's with these chicks and story time? They love telling story time because other women listen. Boys don't care about your story time.
To try out a brand new RBM
But
content.
I care about your smile and your beautiful face.
That was a little bit questionable.
And you seem like you have a good personality.
It's cold. It's windy. But here we are, folks. Let's do this.
I like her laugh. Sounds like a little chipmunk.
So I found a really cool spot.
She's adorable.
You have to hold this thing a little ways, and it's really heavy. So,
of course, she's a Canadian girl. Hell, dear. Misty Mountain Girl is a Canadian. She's in your neck of the woods over there.
And almost. But there's blue sky up there, and that's a good sign. So let's get this set up. But this is my very first time setting it up. I have not done a practice run, so let's see how we go. Okay. This is so funny because all of my other tents are like really lightweight. And this weighs more than my dog. Okay, look out. Here we go. So this tent came with a pump because its internal structure, instead of using tent poles, it actually uses an inflatable beam system, which is super cool. But I decided to make my life a little easier, and I brought my own electric pump, so I'm not going to use this. So this is the RBM Panda Medium tent. It's a 4-person tent.
Oh shit, I put this other line over here. Fuck.
A really large tent, and the first thing I need to do is take out the 4 corners. Okay, so I actually changed my mind. I'm not going to stick out the corners first, because it's not windy. Normally you would, but I want to pump it up and see what the right orientation is for my space. And I got this quick edit to pump it up for me. So See how time is, see how long it takes. Okay, well this thing is a total bust. Anything. So I guess I've got to do this the old-fashioned way. All right, Lex, let's do this. It's live. So that actually was super easy, and it probably took me like 4 minutes of non-continuous pumping. And I know I'm pretty much, but I
Pump
bet
it up.
I get there in less than 5 minutes. So this pen came with this really cool Fakioka tool.
What is
It's
it?
really cool. Look at this thing. It's a hammer multi-tool. It's got like, okay, doing some stuff here. It's got like all these knives. It's like a Swiss Army knife. It's got these knives in it. It's got a flint in it. It's got a book opener. There's a bunch of other things. Anyways, there's a lot of things in here. That's pretty cool. It has a ruler. Oh my god. And a ruler saw. A ruler saw. I've never seen that.
A multi-tool.
Anyway, so now I'm going to stick out my corners with my Fakioka tool.
Fakioka tool?
Like a whole bunch of these like really heavy duty stakes. That's pretty. Oh, that's pretty beefy.
Pretty beefy, she says. Beefy.
Lexi and I are crossing the threshold of our new home. Ugh. Oh my god. So one of the really cool features of this tent is that it comes with these big windows. So I'm actually going to install a skylight window here and a really big one on, well, my front, but I think this is technically the back. But I'm going to do the skylight first to brighten it up inside. Okay, so here's my skylight. First, I'm gonna attach the top with a Velcro strip, and then just zip it up. Oh my god, this is so cool. I would recommend doing a trial setup probably at home before you bring it out into the wild. It's all working out. So I am going to have a fire in my tent with my hot tent stove, and I'm gonna open up my little flap here.
For some reason, I feel like singing some Nickelback. This is how you remind me of what I, because she's Canadian, you know, of what I really am. Not like you to say sorry, and then a different story. And every bottom with 5 words in my head. Are we having fun yet? Yet, yet. Are we having fun yet? This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me. Not like you.
So I decided to bring wood with me this time. I had a shipment, a truckload of birch delivered to my house, which I'm really excited about because birch wood is a hardwood, unlike a lot of the other wood around here, so it should burn hotter and longer, and that's all good. That's all good. So for those of you who have been around for a while, you know I don't often use a lighter, but like they're gold, and we're gonna use them today.
This is how you remind me of what I really am.
Okay, so
this is how you remind me.
This is my favorite poncho for those of
It's
you who
not
don't know.
like you to say sorry.
Pretty much bring it everywhere with me.
Different story.
Extra cozy.
Oh, she's gonna get extra cozy. Get extra cozy, why don't you, Misty girl? Misty Mountain. You Misty Mountain, you.
Oh, that's nice.
It's nice. She got 50,000 subscribers. Go subscribe to Misty Mountain Girl. She's a beautiful thing out there in the world. Canadian winter camping babe chick. Now, the reason I really love Misty is because she makes fun of e-thotteries. And one of her early videos, she played into the e-thought thing, taking like stupid photos. It was so good. It was funny. She played into it.
I just burst into tears thinking that she was probably like super injured. She was mostly okay. I don't know how. She was a bit shaken up, and it looked like she'd been hit in the eye. So I ended up taking her to the vet to get it checked a little while later because it seemed like it was still bothering her, and she had an ulcer in her eye. But anyways, we were able to treat it, and she's doing just great now. And so now, every time before I let her back into the backyard, if it's dark, I shine this lantern and I like hold it out because we don't have any lights in the backyard. And I feel like a pioneer, so I'm a pioneer now. It's actually now getting very hot in my hot den, as it should be. I'm gonna take my jacket off.
And she has really good hair. She must use really good hair products. Hair looks good. All right, I think I'm getting out of here, folks.
I'm out here camping with my girl.
Hi, Lady Elena. How are you? Good to see you. Sorry, I just looked at the...
Almost 12 years old.
Yeah, these are Michael's characters. Michael Ferraro. These are the Kool It babes.
I wasn't sure if I should bring her
The
on this
Kool
because
It.
she doesn't have very thick fur. She's getting older, and I just do not want her to be
Kool
cold.
It. Early morning stream. No, it's actually I've been streaming for 2 hours and 50 minutes. So I started 3 hours ago. I really wanted to finish this piece. I was gonna try working on a second piece and a third, but I'm always overly overachiever trying to finish more stuff. Right. I think we're gonna get out of here, folks. I hope you have a great day, have a great morning. I'm gonna get some sleep, and then I'm gonna come back to the drawing board and draw some more shit a little bit later, because I got shit to do, and I got artwork to make, and I'm having fun. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Good morning. Damn, Lady Lynn, appreciate you, by the way. You kick ass. Keep making all your awesome cartoons and stuff. And I think I have notifications turned on. Let me double check. Excuse me. Double check. Make sure I get all the Lady Lynn notifications. I gotta make sure as get all the good stuff that you put out there on the interwebs, girl. Hit me on Insta. Yes, I think I messaged, or you messaged me on Insta. Is there something you want me to message you specifically on Instagram? I don't remember. I know you messaged me, and I don't know if I replied like cool or something. Like, yeah, yeah. I have all the notifications on YouTube. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. And I know I have you on Insta. I'm pretty sure. Is it Lady E at the same time? When you wake up? Whoa. When I wake up, okay. Oh goodness, girl. Damn, I can't get on Instagram. All the e-thotteries get me. They get me. Can't it's like pretty faces, pretty ladies in my way. I don't know if you've seen the latest my latest ads, Lady E. I've done all those Transformer ones. The glitch glazing and the join the omerglitch army. Oh man, let's see. I'm looking at my Insta right now, trying to make sure I have messaged you. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Ooh, add me on Discord so I can talk to you about some stuff. Okay, on Discord. Your ads are amazing. Well, thank you. That's kind of you to say. So Discord and Insta. What's your Insta? Or is it on your YouTube channel by chance? Let's see here. Oh, and what's your Discord? Is it under Lady Elena too, or? I'm bad at Discord, dude. I try my best, but Discord kicks my booty. There's a lot of... I'm a failure. I'm sorry. I'm a failure. Oh yeah, manga. Yes, that one. Is it the same on Discord? I'll look for it here. Excuse me. Is it okay? Can I share your Insta on the stream? I can share it out so people can go follow you. She needs followers. Go follow her. Well, I mean, you told me. Yeah. Go follow her. She needs subscribers and followers on Instagram. Follow. This is her YouTube channel. Like, share, follow, and subscribe. Oh, so sorry. I'm so bad at messaging on Insta. Yo, absolutely. Let's see. Okay. Well, it's the same everywhere. I'm omerglitch on everything, dude. I don't know if it has the ad symbol. I don't know how this. Where's my Discord? Let me see. Sorry, I'm dumb. I'm real brain dead right now. I'm brain dead. Brain dead. Oh, it's hiding in the tabs. It's hiding in the tabs. Why? Why do you have to be hiding? Discord, come back to me. Don't leave me, Discord. I need you. I need you. Discord, don't leave me. Why do you have to leave me, Discord?
Everybody, hi. It's Luhan. Today we're doing the
Hi,
Norwegian breath works, but
Luhan.
worse.
Hi, Luhan. She's so cute. She's like a little baby. Little baby Luhan. She's so cute. Solo van girl life. Oh my god, this artist is badass. She's so good. She's so good. I hate her. I hate her because she's so good. Oh, she dropped a drop. Oh no. Cosmic Spectrum. She's fucking awesome. She's a really good artist. But she's a little woke. She's a little wokey. Unfortunately, which sucks. Cause she don't like the man. I think she's also likes women too. But it's whatever per hour, whatever. It's fine. I don't care about that kind of stuff. Just laugh at my jokes because they're kind of funny. They're jokes. She's like, no, I don't laugh at male jokes because you're male. You're jokes.
This video is about Mr. Thin.
What's Mr. Thin? The
No,
the
not
CIA.
that guy. This is about the late night.
Let's see. Discord. There you are. I finally found it. I got the Discord. Yes, it's either the at, which is kind of okay. She doesn't like me. She doesn't like you? Ha ha ha. She doesn't like you? I sent a request. Go get some sleep. Okay, lol. Men. Yeah, she doesn't like men. But she'll probably like you if you're a true lady. Yeah. Nah, she's nice. I mean, and she like makes art and shit and puts out like books and so. Oh my god, 3-Eye Atlas. The aliens are coming.
It's bright and shit.
The aliens are coming. See, I haven't looked at my Discord in like 3 days or 4 days. There's like 50 messages. I'm sure. Are you still busy? Yes, I'm still busy. I don't want any notifications beeping on me. So stay away. But let me check the inbox. Okay. Yeah, it's at omerglitch, everything. Direct messages. Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. Did John Apple? What is John Apple saying? Oh, he sent me a direct message. Yes, I got that one. Do I have to accept your friendship thing over there? Look at pending requests. Okay. Where is it? Let me turn this light off. I can't see the reflection. Oh, Discord, why are you this way? One friend, two friend, member since. It's here. Let me go home. I'll go to that. Oh, there we are. Okay. Oh, what did I do here? Okay, okay, there's that. Okay, I don't see your pending request, but let me add you here. Let's see if it works this way. Works this way. Works this way. Success. Your friend request to was sent. Yes. Ah, you accepted. Yes, got it. We're friends. We're friends. Yes, I have do not disturb too, because otherwise my computer beeps every freaking 30 minutes. And every time it beeps on Discord, it scares me on the computer, because I'll be watching like YouTube and stuff, and it'll go ding or whatever, like ding, ding, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? Oh, it's fucking Discord. It throws me off every time. So I put it on mute because I don't want it to. Okay, cool. We are contacted. Awesome, awesome. Or here, as the cool kids go, they're like fire, 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 100 exclamation. There we go. Oh yeah, hunting you is crazy. Yeah, yeah. Because I'll be watching a YouTube video, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there's like, ring or that weird little. It's not a jingle, right? It's like, ring, and I'm like, what the? And I'm like, and then there's a little red thing by the Discord logo up in the tabs, and I'm just like, oh, it's Discord. It freaks me out every time. Sorry. Tangent. Omerglitch is tangenting. Right, I'm getting out of here, folks. Hasta bye bye. I look forward to your. Oh my!
Past 14 years.
Stop scaring me, YouTube! You're scaring me.
Had to deal with.
Okay, bye guys. Bye. Have a good one. Thank you.